Hello, and welcome everybody to a bonus stream out of spite, kind of. Um, Also, it's sort of like a tech test. Listen, we're gonna have a little watch along. We're gonna watch the Game Awards. I know what you're saying, Nick. That happened like almost a week ago at this point. What are you doing? And well, what I'm doing is I've been fighting with my streaming software for the last week or so, and I finally have it working again. I finally gotten it into working order. Um, and dag nabbit, I still want to talk over the Game Awards. So we're just going to do that. I have the replay pulled up over here, and we're going to make sure that I am looking at the right browser window before I do anything silly. Yeah, we are good. We are good golly, good. Um, and yeah, that's it. I've got some snacks. I got some chips. I'm I'm feeling warm and cozy on an otherwise chilly night. I forgot that this thing is like 3 hours. So okay, couple of rules because I turn everything into a game. That's how I look at the world. Not a game. Systems. All games are systems. Not all systems are games. Okay. Oh, it's good to be back. I'm watching the whole thing on a replay. I'm starting with the pre-show because it has awards in it. It has announcements in it. It's part of the show. Let's be honest. Um, I'm not gonna pause it to talk to elaborate on my thoughts because I did watch it live, so I did have thoughts on it. This isn't a fresh view for me. Um, I too am not immune to the zeitgeist, and yeah, we'll just have it up. I do have the chat, which, if anyone chats now, I was messing with old scenes, so I basically rebuilt this entire scene that we're looking at right here. So now there is new chat boxes here as well. Then it takes like 10 seconds. There you go. So if you'd like to watch along, chat, hang out a little bit, feel free. This is going to be all right. Oh, that reminds me. I turned the what do you call it? I think trigger fire is back on. Have not used that in a long time. But let's say you see something you're interested in, you could go ahead and say something like this.
I'm interested in this.
And there you go. Um, I just love when the tech works. I don't care about being on camera. I just like when the tech works. Yeah, so enough of my yapping. We want this one. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that transitioned very nicely. Oh, that's good. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, that works. Oh, did I not? Huh. All right, that's a little thing. You probably don't even notice it. I also do want to say one more thing. As I was cleaning up this scene set, this is the one where I can take us to the Zoop Zone. Zoop Zone. So if any of y'all upset me, and we need to have a timeout, I can take us to the Zoop Zone, where there is Zoop. I just like hanging out here in the Zoop Zone. I can't hear Zoop when we do this. Hang on, that's a shame. I should know what Zoop is sounding like. Yeah. Welcome to the Zoop Zone. I want to like just as quiet as possible. It's nice white noise. It's better than rain or waterfalls or whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's do this thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and count us in. 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, y'all can't hear that. Y'all can't hear. I knew there was something else I had to do. Let me just throw in one of these. And I'm going to throw in this one. Okay. So let's help me out here. Let's roll that back again. This might be loud. Or it might not make any sound at all. Hold on. What's going on here? Is there a different Firefox? Why do you... Uh-oh. Why are you trying to say Fortnite is running? I need to actually throw it in. Okay. One more. There we go. All right. Let's watch the game trailers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2022 Game Awards opening act. It's like, yeah. It's like DLC that you play before you play vanilla. We've got exclusive content, awards, world premieres, side quests, and our own exclusive soundtrack. Kidding on the soundtrack. I don't know how to write music. I'm Sydney Goodman, and I am live
I could believe if they
at
did
the
that, is the
Microsoft
thing.
Theater here for gaming's biggest night. We
Gaming.
are streaming around the world to millions, and our big show starts so soon, where we will honor the
28
best
minutes and
gaming
57
has to
seconds.
offer, with new looks at upcoming games like Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
Woo.
music performances, and so much more. But if you're a diehard who's already tuned in, here's your legendary reward of a first look at what's next for Dead Cells. Back in 2018, they won at the Game Awards, so let's check out what they've got going on next.
Dead Cells is pretty good. I'm not crazy for it, but it's a fun platformer. It's a decent roguelike. I like it as much as I like Rogue Legacy, because they are very much in the same sort of mind space. And that's the part where you notice that the music is Castlevania. Which... I'm happy. I'm glad. But why? I mean, money. A lot of times the answer comes down to money. Yeah, but... You put your good platformer in your good platformer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Also, this whole animated trailer is pretty dope, too. It's what you want. It's got the Castlevania music in it, so it's good. Is that enough to make me finally get Dead Cells? Not really. Humor. But the next time I pick up like Game Pass or something that it's on, yeah, no, it puts it high on my list of things to go check.
These games stay with you long after you've finished them, literally, unless you delete them off your phone. Here are your nominees. Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel
I never played
Snap,
Apex Legends
and
mobile,
Tower
but
of Fantasy. And the Game Award
can't be
goes
Diablo.
to
I feel like Genshin's also cheating because it's on console
Marvel
and PC.
Snap.
I have no idea what Tower of Fantasy is. Okay, here's the thing. Legit, Marvel Snap is pretty good. Like, I like what it does.
Oh my gosh!
In terms of being.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Marvel.
I mean, it's
for
a
taking an incredible
TCG
chance on
with a
us.
battle
Thank you
pass.
to our publisher Newverse. Thank you to the incredible
But it's
community
pretty
of Marvel Snap
fair
players
about
around
how
the
it doles
world.
out cards.
You know, we were
and
here like 8 years ago. For
the cards are actually pretty well
Hearthstone,
balanced.
and
There
this
hasn't
one
been a
hits
big
super
like.
different. It's wild. Starting a new company.
There are a
is
bunch of good builds
scary.
from the
And
beta.
we're
I haven't
with
played it in
all
a
the
while, but it
incredible
was
other
cool.
startups
They
in our area who've
do.
been so welcoming to us.
You know,
It's
they're
been
treating it like a
incredible.
live game.
And
It's
for real. Thank you so much to Second Dinner.
It's quick.
We did it, y'all. We did it.
I gotta give props to a game that knows not to outstay its welcome. It brings the doubling die back, so you know it's the best back end and
Huge
spiritual successor.
congratulations to Marvel Snap. And heads up, this year we're
I was
partnering with
very into that
Discord,
game for
and you
like
can head
2
to the
weeks.
Game Awards Discord server to
Then I was kinda
discuss
done with it.
tonight's show and even watch
Because it's
together.
not. It's you can build fun little systems, but it's also not like
Yeah. And now buckle up for 3
It's
world
not
premieres
that
in a row.
deep, I guess.
Ooh. First
It is
a
fun
game
watching
that is
your
up
system
for
fight their
Best
system,
Debut
but
Indie, and now it's headed to a whole new platform. This is Vampire Survivors.
This is the one that both extremely surprised me and made so much sense.
Do you folks have phones? The original Vampire Survivors is out now on mobile. The full game for free for
I have opinions on Vampire Survivors,
Available now for iOS and Android.
but
Not doing drugs.
it's free on phones. I don't think they actually say that here. I mean, you know, on Steam it was only like $3 or whatever, but Vampire Survivors as a free game on phones makes so much sense to me, and I've actually been playing it, and it's just reminding me that like it feels like a game from the like peak of the Flash era.
Two brothers fight to
Where it's
survive
just like,
the trenches.
it's like, oh, we're learning how to make games.
alongside
Like,
other valiant hearts.
it feels like one of those games where like the gimmick of the
Desperate
game was
find
they
their
had
way
figured out
home.
interesting progression systems and unlock systems, like a cookie clicker or universal paper clips or whatever. But back when it was just like, no, your game still needs gameplay. We'll make it simple, but it's gameplay. Like, you know, very flat, Flash Station, Flash game like. But yeah, it's just sort of like walking around and everything is. I don't want to say it's not game enough, but it's kind of not game enough for me to. Like it would have been one of the greatest games of that time, but when I see it now, it's just like, yeah, it's still good because the games of that time were
That's
good, but
right,
it's just
Returnal, which
weirdly
won
not
last
novel.
year
It's only
at the
novel
Game
because we haven't
Awards,
had
is
one in a
coming to
little while.
PC in early 2020.
I got nothing to say about Returnal.
And all I can say is I love that
3D
I'm
bullet hells.
actually getting
Sure.
paid to watch these right now. I cannot wait for
I
these
hear
games
Returnal's
to come
dope.
out. If we're being honest, I've been doing way too much socializing with real humans and spending way too much time in nature lately. Enough of that. Okay, so we are going to take a super quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after we check in with gaming icon Ninja, who is going to show us
No.
a new way to game with Xbox and Samsung.
No,
I'm here in my living room.
I don't want to
show you a whole new way
see
to play Xbox
this
games. I'm
this
playing
man
Fortnite on the Xbox
anyway.
app with Samsung Gaming Hub, and it looks
I don't want to see him.
wow. It's smooth, responsive. Unreal
In a
Engine 5
commercial.
killed it. There's no console and no PC. You can use your
I
favorite
hate
Bluetooth controller.
that
Starting
he's in
today,
Fortnite.
Right now, you can play the Xbox app on any
There's so many
Samsung
good ninjas in
2021
Fortnite,
smart
but
TV.
none of them can use the phrase ninja because ninja
What are
is
you
in
waiting for?
Fortnite.
Let's game.
Naruto is the best ninja in Fortnite. I don't even believe that. I like the sort of nameless original ninjas they put in there. Plague Tale?
I heard the same
Sequel?
thing happened in reality.
Yeah, the rat game. Using the same tech as
We'd have to pay a price for the corruption of our souls.
Days Gone? The motorcycle man zombie survival game? That was all about, look at, we have like liquid dynamic-ish flow of zombie horde. They just scaled it down to rats.
I'm sorry for
It's also a sequel to Vermintide. I
Aren't
don't
always
listen, I
nice,
don't
but
know.
you can change them.
Whoops. Requiem. Yeah, all right, games. I don't know.
My cutie, cutie the queen. My best friend, her majesty.
You need a hand in there.
No, I got it.
No matter what happens,
I'm Cutie the elephant, Rose's best friend.
cutie the queen. Dismember her body with time for tea.
Everything okay?
All good, honey.
Rip a limb or two. She's still here for you.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cutie, cutie the
Come on, come on.
Come on in, kids. Time for cake.
Get It Takes Two merch at ittakestoostore.com this holiday season.
I don't like that commercial.
Yep, you can actually
Not
buy
only
your
did I
own
not really care
Cutie
about that
Bean
game,
elephant
I saw it a
plushie
couple of
from It
times,
Takes
but
Two, which won
like
Game
that
of the
has
Year
such
last
like
year.
Devolver
And Joseph
or
Ferris will be presenting the Game of the Year
Duck Season vibe, like kind of upsetting me. I don't know why. That commercial
I
gives me the
hope
jeebies, and
everyone
I
is suited
want to
up and
interact
reloaded
with
because
that
our
game
next
less.
award is for Best Fighting Game. Here are the nominees.
Do not
DNF
fesuscitate.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R.
So
The King of Fighters 15.
when you say fighting game, you mean like a
Multiverses.
competitive versus fighting game,
And
which Sifu was not. Sifu was a single-player experience.
And the Game Award goes to
Multiverses is a platform fighter. We can have
Multiverses.
arguments there. And the seafood.
This is absolutely incredible.
I wasn't ready for that.
I just want to thank my family for all the sacrifices, and thank you to Player First Games, a startup, an indie startup that we started.
Sifu was really good. I
Also, thank
finished
you,
that game.
Warner Brothers,
I
for really
was mad because I had to
trusting
drop it
in
down
us,
to easy
and
to
taking
beat
a
it, because
chance
on
a
normal
brand
it
new
was
studio
like
that hasn't done anything before, and giving us this
impossible for
opportunity.
me, who
And finally, I'd love to
played a bunch of
thank
Absolver,
all
which
the
was
players
at
that played our game and love our game.
that company's last game.
Thank you for our community. Thank you, everyone.
It was just like hard and demanding, and had some system like
Congratulations.
you needed to master a lot of
Multiverses.
systems at once,
Okay,
and I just
the
kind of
house is
it was too
filling
many
up
for me.
behind me. We're about
Playing it on
halfway
easy,
to the
that
big
game was
show.
fun as hell.
But
Made
first,
you
it's
feel like
time
a
for
kung fu star. It's
brand new
great.
announcement of a brand new game right here at the Game Awards.
Actually, I heard that they specifically added more like granular difficulty options. I should go back and find a very fun difficulty setting.
Where do you think nightmares
I love that everyone on this shot thought it was going to be like a new Wolf Among Us. I gotta go back and finish that. I played like 2 or 3 episodes. I forget. I like a lot of what was going on with it, but it also just like had that very like we need to have a cliffhanger on every episode, and eventually, you know, it's too full of them and they stop having impact. Kind of, you know, like episodes of 24. They made 7 seasons of 24. At least? I might be wrong about that. But yeah, they made like 7 seasons of 24, and every episode, or every season was 24 episodes, and every episode had a cliffhanger, and it's just like, you had the girl get kidnapped by a mountain lion in season 1. Like, eventually you need to lean into it being jokes. At some point you have to stop taking it seriously, because it's not going to work in seriousness. And the bit of that game I played, it was trying to play it seriously.
Okay,
and it was just like
hell yeah, boy.
all right.
Am I right? I'll show myself out. So now I have the honor of announcing the winners for 5 esports categories. The nominees for Best Esports Game are, and the Game Award goes to
I like Rocket League.
Valorant.
Haven't played Valorant.
Congratulations. For Best Esports Athlete, the nominees are
I feel like I've heard of
the Game
Faker.
Award goes to-
Kerrigan is in a game.
Yay!
Yeah, yay. Sure, I don't
For Best
care
Esports
about people.
Team, here are the nominees.
I've heard of FaZe.
And the
LA
Game Award
Thieves,
goes
like,
to Loud.
they're the one who got that Modern Warfare skin.
For Best Esports Coach, the nominees are
I don't think your coaches should have
And the Game
weirder
Award goes
names
to-
than your players. even in esports. That's weird. I still want esports teams to have coaches just named like Tom McGraw, you know?
And the game award goes to 2022 League of Legends World Championship.
Those aren't video games. Those are events. Like, I'll let you have people, because people are involved in video games, but not the events.
They are giving away a Steam Deck every minute. And on Twitch, there are viewer rewards.
No, we still got 15 minutes until MILF Hunter becomes the first person to win a Steam Deck.
And a special Fall Guys Gears of War skin. And now, so many.
Is that what it was? Okay, because I got all of the like Twitch drops while I was watching. Didn't win a Steam Deck. I tried, but didn't win a Steam Deck. By which I mean I watched it on Steam's streaming page, singular. They don't have channels. They have the one page and they put what they want on there. I got something for Warframe. I haven't had Warframe installed in a long time, so I don't know what. I got something for Fall Guys. I guess it's a Gears of War stream, skin, whatever. The upgraded edition of Seafood, which I don't know what's different about the upgrade edition. Maybe I have the pre-order stuff that I didn't get initially because I didn't. Maybe I did pre-order it. It's probably like some skins and maybe a soundtrack. I don't know. I should actually go check. Oh, Horizon VR. All right. I like a VR experience. I haven't done any VR stuff in a while, but Oop. So I still don't know what this is. It looks like a Silent Hill, but this character looks like a director at a game studio. That's the issue I'm having with it. Like, I kept thinking this was like a joke. Like, this was the meta joke around a game studio's new announcement. It's like, at the end of your Silent Hill-esque journey, here's the new game we're releasing, and it's a kart racer, you know? But no, this is just it. And with a name like that, it's not gonna handle the theme of trauma well. I mean, it's a horror game. They generally don't, but they love to use it. See, now, this is my jam. I'm actually really interested in this one. Yeah! Puzzle solving! This is my jam. Oh, I love it. I love this stuff. Yeah. Then you get your own camera and blow up the world like Speedgrapher. Boy, how many Speedgraphers fans in the audience? Please don't answer. Same. Oh, is that going to be PlayStation only? That would be a bummer. Hey, Keely, bring, make them put Lost Paradise on PC. Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, PS4 exclusive. PS5s were so limited, I still can't get a PS4 cheap enough that I can afford. Somebody buy me a PS4. Right, Atomic Heart, the game nobody knew what it was, and I don't know if this trailer helped, but it still looks rad. I want to look up what the old trailer was for Atomic Heart, because I remember like the first trailers were just like goofy in a way that got everyone's attention. I'll give it that. I already forgot what the other thing I said I wanted to look up was. Oh well. Blech. Do you remember what it was? What the first thing I said I wanted to look up
Sentient
was?
contact assessment and
Okay.
response team. Where am I? What
Ah.
planet is this?
Another orb
Did
game.
a hedron bring us here?
How far would you go?
That was Sauron's tower. Oh, okay, you get a gun. All right. All right. It's a video game. Okay. Data found. Well, I really don't remember seeing this the first time around at all. I mean, if it wants to be a weird, like, third-person Metroid Prime and it's all about scanning and your gun gets abilities. Oh, right. Scars above. Get it?
Oh, hi there. I'm Pinky, leader
Hi,
of
Pinky.
the Relic Hunters. You're here to sign up for our super fun, awesome shooting and looting adventure? Great! So, you can put your name down right here and...
I...
Wait, do you even know about the first yet?
Like, this looks like a game for kids. And I'm not saying that, like, derisively.
Oh, there's no shortage of that.
But I also was like, is this going to be like a browser-based game based around, you know, a show that's coming to Cartoon Network? Which wouldn't be bad, you know? And then they said that, and I'm like, oh, is this going to be free to play? And it's just like, I don't know. Like, it looks like something like, what was it? Like, Full Metal Furies, but with loot drops, I guess? And that would be... That'd be a fun. Solo fun. And that's the part, the 4-player limited. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be like this is going to be like yeah, like a twin stick dungeon crawler kind of thing.
And tonight, Verizon has a special offer on the Xbox Series S. Scan the QR code below.
Does she know she's on camera?
And you'll get a free controller. And follow @average_Jonas on Instagram for more fun details.
Okay, now she knows.
I have to say,
all right.
I want you
Okay.
to know
I
love all my world premieres equally, and I try not to play favorites. But I have to admit, I am extra excited about this one. Here's a special announcement from Among Us.
World premiere. They don't have the guy saying it. It's missing. Oh, still haven't played this. I mean, I've played Werewolf, but... The idea of new game modes for Among Us, I'm actually kind of into. Why does he have a hat? Oh, the normal guys can vent in this one. Then it's hide and seek. Blech. Oh, and they have a threat sensor? Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh, you can pet the dog now. And the dog just watches. That's... Alright. World premiere. Oh, Piccolo. If you told me this was a like late aughts, early teens, that game company game, I would totally believe you. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Oh, Tarzan levels. Oh, dodgeball time. Okay. Ooh, buddy. Oh no. They've been hypnotized by the TV. Okay, so this is in the Iron Brigade timeline where you lose the war against the tubes and everybody gets TV-ified by CRT screens. Oh, she talks to ghosts. What? Huh, after us. Yeah. Sure.
Uh-oh, maybe now I have two favorites? I think my New Year's resolution will be to just play games all day and never leave my house.
Same.
Well, if you're streaming tonight, you can see these seats filling up behind me. We're getting ready to kick off gaming's biggest night. It's going to be the best game awards yet, and I say this as an expert. And now, here's a look at a beautiful
No offense,
new
but who
game
are you?
replaced coming in.
Like, I know I don't keep up. And that's probably why I don't know you. That's probably on me.
After the abolishment of nuclear power, old mining complexes were reopened across the reduce our international
Donate what?
on our own country. Phoenix Corporation representatives assure the walls were built for our own safety.
Okay. Sad cat. I like the look of games like this. Again, like sprites in a 3D world, and this looks good. This looks good. I love this look. I got and never finished, barely started, what was it, Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery? That's... Anybody remember that game? Okay, so it'll have dialogue. Alright, I guess it'll have combat. It'll have this train car? I think that's a train car. Like, if they just wanted to make, like, a new, like, out-of-this-world flashback style game, and it looked like this, I would be super down with that. This does actually look kind of dope. I don't know. I would want to see more like what moment-to-moment gameplay is like, but that looks pretty good.
And now I have one of my favorite awards in gaming, Best Family Game. Family games are what we all grew up on. Carmen Sandiego, Mario, Doom, Resident Evil. Okay, so I think I just realized why I couldn't sleep as a child. Nothing a little cognitive behavioral therapy can't fix.
Ah,
Anyway,
CBT.
the nominees for Best Family Game are Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Is Splatoon 3 a
Lego
family
Star Wars,
game?
the
Can you play that
Skywalker
locally?
Saga.
Star
Mario
Wars,
and
yeah.
Rabbids,
Kirby,
Sparks of
sure.
Hope. Nintendo Switch Sports. And Splatoon 3.
These
And
are
the
like
Game Award
all
goes to
available on Switch, aren't they?
Kirby and the Forgotten
Four,
Land.
4 of those 5 are Switch exclusive, aren't they?
Thank you so much for this award and recognition. I'm accepting this on behalf of the talented development team.
Is this Doug
Hal
Bat? Yes,
Laboratories
okay, it's
and
Doug.
Nintendo
Hey,
that
Doug.
worked on Kirby and the Forgotten Land. You know, this
Reggie is
the
also here in the
30th
audience.
anniversary
We'll
of
find
the
out
Kirby
later.
series. And it's pretty cool to see this little cute but powerful guy finally win one of these. And all he had
He
to
does
do
look
was
like
go
the
full
accountant of the team who was the one they were able to pay to send to the
Thanks
award.
again for this. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Hey, but you know what? Like,
I have a world
there's something to be
premiere
said for the
that
big
is
man shows up.
A franchise that has been around for 35 years and still going strong has yet another installment for you. Here's a special world premiere from Street Fighter 6.
Right. I'm pretty much done with fighting games, at least like traditional ones. But They didn't make his pants don't say maximum in this one, so they messed up. No sale. But the way that some of this looks like, this specific trailer has a bunch of like mini game looking stuff in it. And like, yeah, the part where this is going to be a run around a city and yeah, here we go. Like these are going to be like training mini games or something, like the run around a city and have a like custom character building RPG. I love it when a fighting game does that.
He was obsessed, you see.
Oh, and then there's a guy.
Vessel for this power.
Showtime, baby.
Manon looks like Pearl Steven Universe. Especially in motion when all you see is the colors and the moving. Look at that! Come on! Oh, I remember the episode where that happened to Pearl. Oh yeah. It's just Pearl. I'm not over this. There's going to be some sort of sushi eating mini game and Pearl is there. Again, does that sell me on the game? No. But I might watch somebody play the story campaign or whatever it's going to be. Are you going to be able to run around are you going to be able to run around with Mayor Mike Hagar and just like pile drive? No, are they? Is this secretly going to be a Final Fight 7 backdoor pilot?
And even more world premieres of
Tekken Force mode.
I know it's hard to imagine that there's still more show, but that's how much the world of gaming is thriving right now. We have tons of game content to show off. Plus
In their zone, thriving. There's a lot going on in the world of games, in the game industry.
So much more.
Thriving is a hard word to put on it.
Congratulations to all the winners of our first awards. Ride that high all night, baby. Thank you all for ramping up the night with me. Now it's time for me to grab my seat. Until next time. The 2022 Game Awards
Undergoing assimilation by itself. Like, it's not really crumbling, but it is sort of congealing in a unfortunate way. That is... I'm still being kind about it, honestly.
2022. Now, here's your host, the creator.
They didn't even let her on stage. She had to stand over on the side. There's the boy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Game Awards. It feels so amazing to be back in person with the fans and to have the entire industry with us here tonight. I love it. Such great energy. I want to say hello to all the nominees. Mr. Miyazaki, great to have you
He's starting
here,
to show some age on him, isn't he?
Tonight, which is great. Kratos himself, Christopher Judge, is in the house.
Here we go.
Man Engage, incredible in immortality. Welcome to the Game Awards.
Still haven't played that. If you have Netflix, you can play it for free on mobile.
Phil
I
Spencer
still haven't
from
played it.
Xbox with us. Welcome, Phil.
Also,
Doug
Phil.
Bowser from Nintendo. You saw him accepting an award
Phil looks
already
so
in the
happy to be
opening
here.
act. And,
Hey, Doug.
lots more awards.
And it's
to come.
Fares behind him, isn't
Last
it?
year's Game of the Year winner, Joseph Fares is
Yeah,
back.
okay. Oh, these are like all people who we're going to see up on stage later.
Even Animal is here, guys.
Also, Animal the Muppet is here. Well, okay, Hey,
Take him anywhere. I should
Beaker and Dr. Bunsen were here to announce something about Goose Game one year, weren't they? Or was that Key 3? I don't know what the crossover is, but this is actually a like known relationship,
what's next with an
isn't it?
absolutely incredible world premiere lineup, including the first ever look at the gameplay of Star Wars Jedi Survivor from Respawn.
Hey, it'll be like the last one, which is kind of like a Dark Souls,
Update on Final Fantasy 16.
but with less difficulty and more Star Wars.
The first ever clip from the Super Mario Brothers movie. And many new game announcements and surprises. Trust me, we've got a lot of things, no leaks. We're very excited about what we're about to share with you guys.
Yeah, that's.
Now, though,
I'm
it's
happy
time
for you,
our
Jeff.
first award. To present it, I am so honored to welcome one of the great actors of our generation.
Oh,
any
man,
other.
I'm sleepy.
He's
All
a
right.
two-time Tony winner, a two-time Emmy winner, and an Academy Award winner. Please join me in welcoming to the Game Awards, Al Pacino.
Al! Al, what are you doing here? Al! Al, please. Yeah, everybody's surprised.
So cool.
Hey, Al. First of all, welcome. Second of all, what are you doing here?
Hello, everyone. It's really good to see you here. This is
I don't know the last time I saw Al Pacino.
what I didn't expect, but here I am.
Harder to think of than that. I don't know the last time I saw Al Pacino when I wasn't confusing him with Robert De Niro.
Anyway,
That's more on me. I got a weird sort of face blindness.
it may come as a shock.
But for my mind's eye, face memory, I've got none.
It's hard for me to see the teleprompter.
You can see it in my art, honestly.
But anyway,
I gotta give it to him. Like,
but in truth,
he's got some honesty here. He's got some charisma.
Don't play a whole lot of video games.
We could have guessed, Al.
But I do have, however, spent a lot of time watching my kids play them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've continued to be thoroughly impressed and entertained by the unique and immersive ways video games tell their stories.
You forgot to talk to the microphone for a second there.
Especially,
I don't know why he's here. This is confounding. Like, there's a part of me that's just like, oh,
by the performance,
Keanu was busy, huh? Like, gamers love to see a Keanu. I don't know if a gamers love to see an Al Pacino.
As an actor, I've learned.
I mean, maybe he's there to lend a certain like gravitas, like because he is a name so known for so long.
An audio booth. Always.
Like, I don't think he's a good fit, but I think he's doing fine.
We're the same.
He's got this fun energy.
Are all trying to tell a story.
And the first little bit here of the show proper, we hit a lot of
and I am
like we're getting it right now from Al, and we're about to get it in a second from the winner, but
to celebrate
heartfelt, just opening on big heartfelt energy, you know.
These incredibly talented actors who, by breathing
All right, yeah, he's an actor, and they're saying actors here.
Have helped elevate.
Again, like the fact that he has to, they've given him, you know, so much time to explain the connection means that it's kind of a passing in middle that it's a stretch.
The nominees
but
for the
it does.
best
It's a stretch, but it does
performance
work,
of the
you
year.
know.
Best performance.
I have to find a way to fix it all. And the answer is somewhere out in the Forbidden West. Everything was so nice and quiet. Go to hell!
And still I follow. Death can have me. Do what's necessary.
I don't find boys have much to say for themselves. You don't scare me.
I can't talk about it. But you don't believe in any of it. Who's keeping you safe?
I should play one of those God of War games someday. I'm pretty sure actually Birch isn't winning, but
finally. I didn't work out today, so I'm doing. You don't mind, do you, if I do a little each?
Al, thank you for your energy.
Performance winner, Christopher Judge for God of War Ragnarok.
I didn't notice the first time that he said Ragnarok. Whoa, that all right, captions. Whatever you say. I love his suit. Yeah. You get the opportunity, you hug Al. Look at this. Look at God. There is like a new game plus bonus costume in Yakuza 2 that is basically this dude's outfit.
Now I see why I couldn't get more than a +1.
What?
Thank you to the Game Awards. First of all, I have to thank my mama.
Start stopwatch.
Whose belief that I would amount to something good would never waver.
God, I love his outfit, actually, the more I look at it.
My brother, who's my hero, at 40, changed his life, went to medical school, and is now Dr. Judge.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Dr. Judge. Oh, now that I say it, Dr. Judge is incredible.
Children.
It's just an incredible thing to say.
Who I am forever proud of, forever thankful of, and still the best role I've ever had is being your dad.
Oh, you can hear him get choked up. Oh. Bring on the Emmy juice.
Sony Santa Monica.
And like I'm laughing. I'm kind of making fun here, right? But like
Miss Yumi Yang.
You do love to see the heartfelt response. Like, you know, I believe this dude in earnest. I love to hear it. It's heartwarming to see it.
To work for you. And
I don't know if they knew that this dude was going to be this heartfelt up front, but yo.
Proved that for the first time ever, the trickle-down theory actually worked.
Still don't understand quite what that means.
Corey
Like
Barlog. Thank you, brother.
Corey Balrog. And Moria?
Thank you for
believing
in me, and thank you for having me read for the role. I was the last actor in California to read for it. And Corey said to me he didn't think I would do it. And if I had known it was a video game back then, I might not have. Boy, how things have changed.
Boy.
Matt, Rich.
People.
Dory, Bruno, Erica, Bees, everyone who made.
Also, I just love the way that he's carrying that, right? Like it's secure and it's also casual.
Everyone.
The hand in the pocket, come on.
At every level.
Al is still there.
Designer, be it whatever it was.
What up, Al? Hanging out.
Under extraordinary conditions to get this game out.
This year. Yeah, no, yeah.
Mr. Eric Williams. I think it's kind of common knowledge that we were honored to go to Tribeca after 2018. And when Corey took me outside and said he wouldn't be directing the next one, I literally did quit. I quit. And he said, "No, I vouch for Eric."
It's story time.
And I said, Eric Williams better be a beast. Eric Williams is a motherfucking beast.
Crude earnestness. Perhaps the second best form.
Relate to Corey on kind of an artistic level, a level of that side of me. Eric Williams and I are from such the same place, 2 different parts of the country, 2 different upbringings, but 2 from a very similar emotional place. And I'll never forget, I guess I can't say what it was, but it was something that moved me.
Oh,
so
I guess he's not
deeply.
spoiling the game. All right, all right.
And
I thought that was like a weird
there's
NDA
a
thing the first time, but
frame that cinematics have to fit into. Hopefully not speeches.
Yeah, timer's still running.
I couldn't reel it in. And Eric came over to me. And he just hugged me.
Like, I can hear a director going like, this dude is so heartfelt right now and he is choking up. Give him more time. Give him more time.
And then he said words I will never forget. Okay, big guy, now give us one we can use. To this amazing, wonderful group of actors.
This is why the show was 3 hours long.
Brought as much or more than I did every single day. I mean, we were in there, and the bravery of this group of actors to share their heartache, their loves, their lost loves, their loneliness. I am so grateful and thankful that I got to spend all those days in that volume with you.
There's
This
the music.
is
Okay.
all of us. Sonny.
The boy.
I wasn't lying. I voted for you. Your work was astounding.
Even the camera guy's giving up. Like, all right, I got places to be.
Forget the 2 things I hopefully gave you.
You know what? I didn't notice it last time, but it's nice
Irony.
to see so many of like the general public masked. I could see why they would want, you know, the sort of nominees who are going to be on camera a lot to not be masked. But
To every single person in this room, no matter what game it was you touched, you are heroes because you got so many people in the world through a very difficult, dark time that's still not over. Games, the gaming community means
he don't
so
care
much
about
in
no
this world,
music.
So much in the course of dreams and escapism and just...
You fools! It's only adding to this to how dramatic his speech is.
Thank you to the wrestling nominees. Have a great night. And I met Al Pacino.
Okay. And I started a little after he started talking. That's not even counting the Al Pacino hug.
Great moment, Chris Judge. I think he was trying to give away a few extra Steam Decks as well. All right, it's time to get the announcements rolling here at the Game Awards.
God.
Tonight, many of the world's top
So now I need to
studios
also
here at the Game
measure
Awards
the
to
next
give
one
you
because,
a
like,
glimpse at the
I
exciting
think he
future of
really
video
did eat
games in
up
2023
into
and
like
beyond.
everyone
Our
else's
first
time.
world premiere comes from a small but highly acclaimed studio that needs no introduction at this point and whose last game earned multiple awards here at TGA. I'm very excited to share the global announcement of their next project. Here we go.
World premiere. Oh, right. That's all you need to know to be excited. Like, I know people got some opinions, but I don't know if I would say that Supergiant has had a miss. Like, even Pyre, that was Supergiant, right? I didn't play a lot of it, but I appreciated what it was doing. I kind of wanted to play more of it. Low priority, but I was into it. I gotta finish Transistor. And I have Hades. I should play it one day. I hear it's great. And also now there's another one coming. Yes, you love to see it.
Not good enough. We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
All right. Listen, lady, I don't know why. That sounds like there's a story behind it, but I love to see witches supporting witches.
About ready to give in? No, I was born for this.
You trifle with powers far beyond.
Somebody remind me. I should try doing some Hades streams
Okay, if I call you witch. Like
if I'm gonna get back into streaming big.
Vengeance for your family awaits you.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
He's got the cool S beard.
I'll be this.
2! World. No, right. I just like doing the voice.
Trust me, we are just getting started. Hades 2 is the next game and first ever sequel now in development at Supergiant Games, like the original, which was revealed here at TGA in 2018. Hades 2 is going to be developed in early access, so your feedback can help shape the game, and news on early access is coming in 2023. Next, I'm so excited about this one. We're taking a journey to an exciting new world with a world premiere from a studio led by someone with a legacy of building incredible narrative-driven games and creating genre-defining experiences. It's moments like this
So,
that get
Kojima.
me excited about the future of our medium.
World premiere. I'll do it every time I remember to. Oh, right.
Is dying. And my only way out of here.
Like, my joke was, what fucked up thing are we gonna watch happen through a plate of glass this time? And then the trailer is literally this, opens and closes on watching some terrible shit happen through a plane of glass. Eat the cookie. Just like that Limp Bizkit song. Yeah, and your magic's in your left hand, and got that big old honey ham of a gun in the right hand. I haven't really liked any of the Shock games. I need to play System Shock, but like, or System Shock 2. I'm willing to give that one a try. Go back in time a bit, but like, BioShock and everything forward. I like.
People say I have this kind
Yeah, see, look, the fucked up thing happening behind glass. Look at it.
And you know what?
I thought I was joking when I said that. Fix what you broke. Do it. Judas. Judas.
Few surprises tonight. That was a first look at Judas coming from Ghost Story Games, led by Ken Levine, who has
Hell yeah.
created immersive
Ken
game
Levine,
worlds
that's
like
the
Rapture
guy.
and Columbia. A few months ago, I visited the studio in Boston.
Infinite.
and played
I like
multiple hours of this game, and let me tell you, everything you saw there
some of
is
the like
in-engine.
premise and
Ghost
the
Story
ending of
Games
that
is
game.
also exploring different
Not to say I thought it was a good ending,
that you will learn about
but
in
the
future.
moment where it's just
Let me
like
just say, I can't
you
wait for
walk
them
through
to
that
tell you,
door
"Wouldn't that
and
look
it looks
fantastic?"
like stars, and the line is just, "There's always a man, there's always a lighthouse."
Let's
You know,
go to another brand
there's always
new
magic in your left hand.
announcement for
It's
the
a thing.
fans here at the Game Awards.
Like I like that sort of like touching on the multiverse ideas in it. other than that, it was one of those games, and so I had trouble caring. I never even finished Bayonetta 2. I don't know why. In my mind, kind of, 1 was enough. Not that there was anything wrong with 2, but it was just like, I've done this before. Oh, crazy shit's gonna happen? Alright. You can have chainsaws on your feet, yeah. But so that's why I'm actually a little curious about this one, because this is gonna be like a exploration platformer kind of thing.
Cereza, you must never enter that forest. You would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
How could a dank old forest be that scary?
I'm always skeptical when you try to tell the origin story of a character whose personality is like debated on the realism, the believability of it. Like, you'll never sell me a convincing Joker backstory, you know what I mean? And Bayonetta, I think, is absolutely a character like that. Like, nothing you can do is going to be believable to me as leading to the character we already know. Even, like, Yakuza 0.
I will give you the power to save your mother.
And then there's that, and it's just like, alright, this is what it's for, this is just what, like, it... The idea of, like, storybook storytelling framing device seems like...
And the lost demon.
It seems like it's going to be a good framing device because it seems so cliched already from just what was in that trailer there at the end. But you know, also maybe then it's fine because maybe then it's just like, if it is like Bayonetta telling her origin story in this storybook fashion, then we can believe, like, unreliable narrator. It might not even be like the real story of what happened to her, but it is, you know, the parable version, the story she tells because the message is important. Then I could buy it. That actually would be fine. Yeah. All right, let's do that.
On Steam, Valve is giving away a Steam Deck every minute to a viewer of the show.
What a bad chat room that was to be in. Let me tell you, I just kept a side eye on it all night, and not like a real engaging, enthusiastic community.
Watch 60 minutes of the show tonight on our Twitch channel, and you'll get.
You gotta give it to Steam. They're always trying something.
An awesome Kate Diaz from Gears of War costume in Fall Guys, and a full free game, Rogue Legacy, on the Epic Games Store, and more. We'll be right back.
Rogue Legacy is a good game.
Spectacular performance from Hosier and the Game Awards Orchestra. More awards, announcements, and yes, Animal from the Muppets will be back.
Because that's what we're all eager for, not just confused by.
At my lowest point, the members of this server were here for me. Seeing everyone in the Discord.
Oh, right. I believe that this is Spiritfarer that they're showing. And Spiritfarer is another game that is free on mobile to Netflix subscribers. And that's a game that I think I would really enjoy in that way where it would supremely fuck me up.
From serving up sports at home to competing,
I should probably check it out. Like, it will
catching new adventures.
It will be unpleasant, but I would like it, you know?
So, what's next? More
God,
fun.
even your trailers have bad frame rates for the Pokemon.
Adorable adventures.
Oop.
To blasts from the past.
Oh man, I should look in and see if there's been any news about Agent 64. I forgot. Shredded cheese strategy. Oh, Krubby will be happy.
When it comes to having fun, the sky's the limit.
That's another one. I don't know, like... I had my fill of Breath of the Wild by the end of Breath of the Wild 1. It was amazing, it was great, but also, like, I kind of... I feel like I got all the enjoyment I was going to get out of it, so it's hard for me to be eager for 2. But I do love Sky Islands, so I'll definitely get into it. It might be like Bayonetta. I might get it and be like, yeah, this should be something cool in here, and then just bounce off. It's like, it is largely more of the same, isn't it?
Not done with me yet. Just one thing to do. Survive. San Francisco. The city by the bay is under siege by forces not of this world. We need new heroes.
Ghostbusters. Okay.
Fearless recruits.
Right, this is the Ghostbusters VR thing, right? Like a co-op VR Ghostbusters game is like, yeah, all right, why not? God, the telepresence aspect of VR is, I'm never going to get over that. I don't think anybody has used it in like the optimal way yet. Even like VR chat, I don't think actually works well because there's an element of
that was close.
Interactivity, like the way you're standing around each other in VR chat, like whether you're in VR or on the screen, it's like, yeah, we're just kind of standing next to each other, like standing next to each other and like interacting with the world around each other are different things. Like Minecraft on a screen, I feel like has more telepresence impact than VR chat and VR does.
On stage now to perform Blood Upon the Snow.
See now, like tabletop sim in VR chat. Now we're
God
talking.
of War Ragnarok. Please welcome multiple platinum Grammy-nominated Hosier featuring Bear McCreary and the Game Awards Orchestra conducted by Lauren Balfe.
Okay. Don't know any of what he just said. I am going to use this opportunity to bring up on my phone the earlier part of this stream and see what it was that I wanted to remember to look up afterwards. Legume. Never look at the front page of YouTube, even if you're signed in. That's... Let me just scrub real quick. Oh no, stop playing. Hellboy, Horizon VR, Viewfinder, Atomic Heart. Oh, because Atomic Heart is where I made my first note, and it was something before that. Oh, there was the It Takes Two thing. Plague Tale before that. Bad Ninja before that. Valiant Hearts before that. Vampire Survivors. The Veruminator? What? Yeah, Vampire Survivors, Valiant Hearts, Returnal. I have no idea what I wanted to look up. I'm not even seeing anything. Unless it was in, like, a list of nominations or something. Hey, the Hellboy board game was pretty good. I would like to play more of that at some point. Yeah, I got no idea. All right, cool. Oh, right, the hurdy-gurdy man is here. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Uh-huh. Look at him go. Traded a laptop for this hurdy-gurdy. Oh, the guy whose job it is to Follow. Look, each cameraman has a cord wrangler following them. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that that's a job. Sure. Uh-huh. Show us the boys again. Show us the ladies. Some people.
Wow, what an incredible
That
performance.
room
The Game
is
Awards
packed,
Orchestra,
isn't
I'm
it?
grateful
Wow.
to have them back again, and it's sincerely a joy to hear the music from games we love come to life on this stage. It's amazing what that orchestra puts together in just a few weeks of rehearsal. They'll be back later in the show to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. This year, a record-setting number of you voted, 55 million for the Game Awards on our website, on Bilibili in China, and on our Discord server. You can head over to discord.gg/thegameawards tonight to join in the discussion.
You don't
about
have
the
to.
show.
You don't have to
Right
do
now,
that, Jeff.
present our next
I'm not going to
award,
be doing
the
that.
new film Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery, premiering December 23rd on Netflix. Please welcome Jessica Hennick.
On Netflix. Oh, I didn't know that part. Good.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but someone in this room is a murderer.
All right. Reggie.
Just kidding, we're just joking around. But also, statistically speaking, someone
What?
in this theater probably is a murderer.
What?
Sorry. Let's not think about that.
What is
Anyway,
this
I don't
bit?
want to spoil our film, but I can tell you that there is a very popular video game featured in it. And now, to give you some more
Fortnite.
clues, please welcome writer-director Ryan Johnson and the star of Glass Onion, Daniel Craig.
Thank you, Jessica Hedgewick. And hello, Game Awards.
We're so excited for you to see our new film. We have a special scene in it for fans of a certain game, so we wanted to bring a little something to that game. That's you.
It's a
Look,
Mogus.
Look at him, this is adorable.
And it's a nice scarf.
I like the cravat, it's very, very nice, yeah.
And now,
Daniel Craig's just like, I have to be here to get the check, so.
Best debut indie.
We're sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work, and I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Neon White seems cool, but then it's like, oh no, this is like a speedrunners game, and I'm like, oh, I'm not interested. I hear Norco's real good. Stray was fun. Stray was cute. It didn't end quite right because the family that you get separated from at the beginning, you do not be rejoined with at the end. They need to fix that. I really need to play Tunic. Man, Vampire Survivors is... I'll tell you more after I play more, I guess, but...
And the Game Award for Best Debut Indie goes to Stray.
I mean... Like I said, it didn't end right. Everything else about it was fine. It built a cool world, total neat story. It was like the journey of the cat was fun, and like the sort of post-apocalypse world that you are exploring and discovering is also pretty fun.
Thank you so much. It's an incredible honor on behalf of the whole
But
team.
there's such a heartbreaking moment in the beginning that has no resolution at the end, and it's just like you messed up. That is the reason I was playing this once the game started.
And all the talented members of our team put
And
everything
then
they have
modders
into
put Garfield in it.
Real. Thanks to everyone who has helped
And
us
then there
along
was
the
that
way,
part
our
where you
friends,
had a
families,
gun.
Partners, companions, dogs, cats.
There's the one chapter where the cat has a gun.
Annapurna Interactive, you guys are amazing.
There's
You
this
make
part where it's
dreams happen.
MGS.
Thank you so much. You've been with us the whole way through.
I take it back. That game was a little...
And yeah, thank you to the players. We put such a big part of our lives making.
Oh,
games,
right,
so
and like the survival
people enjoy it
running
and react to it is the best feeling in the
that were
world.
just
So
bad, and
thank
then
you.
the cat
Merci.
dies.
Merci beaucoup.
That's what I mean. A thing that I like, but it messes me up. Stray was one of those, just because I was like, oh, a game where you play as a cat. Oh no, a game where a cat is constantly in mortal peril. I could not handle it.
Gameplay from Lightfall, Destiny 2's next chapter, launching in February. Join your fellow Guardians
Sure.
to master the cosmic powers of the universe and cancel the apocalypse.
Oh, Specific Rim now.
When we
controlling something powerful.
Uh-huh.
It's easy to assume it takes strength.
Oh, it's green
But
now.
what I've learned,
Now the powers are green.
force, we can overcome the impossible.
Yeah, that's Destiny. Okay, Destiny enemies dying in one hit is not Destiny to me. Even with a headshot. Like, oh, if you're doing that, you're under leveled and you're not going to get any good drops out of it. That's the Destiny experience I had. And then things at your level that you're going to get like worthwhile drops out of, you shoot them in the head like 6 times before they fall down, hopefully. Because numbers. Gamers love it when the numbers go up. But then when the point of the game is to then make the numbers go down, making the numbers go up kind of sucks. Until your numbers go up, and then the numbers go down fast, so they make the numbers bigger. I hate loot lust games, you know? I always said they never worked on me. It's more than that. I hate them. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Whew. Let's chill on that for a second. World premiere. Batman. Nope. Well, yeah, no. Suicide Squad, right?
We gotta keep looking. There.
My boy King Shark is in this, so I'll be curious. I'm gonna be curious how this is. Like, the Guardians of the Galaxy game was better than anybody expected, right? Like, you know, did it in story rather than in action. I want to say they did put out like a little bit of gameplay footage of this, and it was like, it reminded me a little bit of Agents of Mayhem, which had promise that they didn't really fulfill on, but there was something decent at the core of Agents of Mayhem, decent and fun. So like if this game is like that, but with a lot more effort put into the writing, because it is like a, you know, major comic property that's gotten movies.
You're mine now, and you're in for a world of...
That's a finger.
Shit!
Yeah, it's comedy. All right. Yeah, it's comedy.
Oh, hey guys! Oh, we were just having a little... I see. Shush. You hear that? Please, help me!
Hey, Bruce!
You know, Harley has grown on me. The modern interpretations of Harley I am down with.
Don't sweat it. Batman doesn't kill people. Are you okay?
Oh, the light went red.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
What if the good guys were evil? Also, yeah, fine.
After 30 years as the iconic voice of Batman in the Arkham video games, Batman the Animated Series, and countless other DC
Oh, it was him in the games too.
Conroy sadly passed away
Oh,
last month
man.
at the age of 66. He was
I did not know
such
that part.
an iconic voice. He was so amazing in the Arkham games, and I know we're all going to miss him dearly. Well, tonight we can share that he will return to Rocksteady's Arkhamverse one final time to play Batman in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League when the game releases.
Okay, I guess he had already recorded his part. All right. Wow.
We're going to miss you, Kevin. Now, as we think about the next phase of our industry, it's important to recognize those who represent the bright, bold, and inclusive future of gaming. That's why we have our Game Awards Future Class presented by Old Spice. And tonight, over 75 members of the class from the past 2 years are here in the audience. Hello, guys.
I still don't know if they've, like, explained well what this is.
The 2022 class of 50
All right, there's a
members.
website. Sure.
You can read about them at tgafutureclass.com. And right now, meet one of this year's new members, a chemist turned game dev at Innersloth, who also happens to be a street dancer.
Sure.
I'm Mick Minier. I'm the lead back-end programmer on Among Us, and I'm a street dancer named Dr. Robotnik. I was looking at the movement of NPCs in video games and realized that we as animation dancers have the unique ability to show the body control, the robotics. We have the ability to bend time and reality. It's really exciting. I think there's a lot of potential to bridge these two different art forms.
You know,
All right, chat, here we go.
when I'm talking about, like, when I start talking about Star Road and I sort of stop being able to talk about it in a precise and functional way because I am overcome by just sort of like awe and my fascination. A lot of people are like that. Like there is sort of a, I think it is possible to be, I don't know if it's like too enthusiastic, but like it is possible to be too awestruck with something that you can no longer like contribute to it in a meaningful way. And I think a lot of people are not aware it and think that like more enthusiasm, more awe means that they're going to be better at it. But like no, it's not a, man, my camera's over here. It's not a straight up curve. It's like a, it goes up and up and up and then falls down at the end.
So cute. Can you teach me how to
They really just did rip off Gang Beasts, right? Like Gang Beasts was made by Bone Loaf. Did they make a new company and then make the game again? Is that why it's called Recreate? Because they had to start over? I should find out.
Your relationship with friends.
Oh, brother, help me.
Yeah, sure.
Son of
The Party Animals, an epic battle of the most epic animal characters, starring Royal Corgi, Orange Cat, Canada Goose, Bullshit, a regular duck that looks like absolutely no one. All of these animals have very fancy outfits. An actual Royal Corgi, an actual
people
Orange
ask,
Cat,
is Party Animal
an
Gang Beasts?
actual Canada Goose, an actual.
This is Sparta!
But with much more content.
Let's
All
interview
right.
the game producer.
What inspired you to make so many outfits for these cute animals? Many! Oh, I meant to say morning.
Join the epic battle taking place in some of the most epic
All right.
places.
Well,
Don't try these in the human world. A submarine destroying the world. A freezing cold fighter jet. A station where Keanu Reeves fought a dude wearing a suit. A f***ing black hole. Football. Trebuchet. Exploding basketball. While the game offers various modes to
That's true.
encourage
Gang
different
Beasts
styles
kind
of
of-
gameplay, but we all know that the only
I don't
thing that's
know
truly
what
interesting is to
Bone
watch your
Loaf
friends
is up
lose
to.
their shit. Oh, I forgot. There are lots of weapons, all very realistic. John Wick really needs to learn how to use this. And the final and biggest feature of the game, butt scratching. Party Animals. Play with your friends on
What is
Steam
developer
and Xbox,
Bone Loaf up
coming
to?
2023.
Okay. Bone Loaf. Bone Loaf.
No, wait!
Hey, it's Last of Us again. Does the dog die this time? Okay, coming to PC, I'm actually curious about that. Because
That's right, The Last
that
of Us
game is
officially
super
coming to
lauded
PC
and
on March 3rd, and later in
of
the
the
show,
like
cast of The Last of Us still
cinematic
will be with us to present an award. But
over the
now,
shoulder
to present
shooter
Best
and
Adaptation,
stealth
please welcome the host of TGA
gritty man
Open
action
Act,
game.
Sydney Goodman.
I think I would have a better time with Last of Us than another Uncharted ever. So Yeah, I guess Recreation is not Bone Loaf, but Bone Loaf is... I don't know what they're up to lately.
We're presenting a brand new award for
I would...
Best
Whoa,
Adaptation.
sorry.
This
You know,
award
I would say it looks
celebrates
bad that, like,
beloved
you know,
characters and stories
party
from
animals might
gaming
eat Gang
are
Beast's lunch,
lovingly
but Gang Beast kind of already had its lunch. So, like, I don't even know if it's really going to hit. It's like, we've seen that.
Best Adaptation.
You can find out my thoughts on Arcane League of Legends in the podcast Deep in the Weeds, now on iTunes and YouTube. Sonic 2 is fun.
Return to sender. Oh, come on! What the hell are you doing?
So, I was excited to realize Uncharted, Tom Holland, Naked Drake, Nathan Drake, Naked Drake.
Arcane League of Legends.
Arguables, I would. And yeah, then there's Imagine Dragons. Listen, jeez. Tom Holland, Nathan Drake is in Fortnite.
Wow.
Tom Holland Spider-Man is also in Fortnite.
To, you know, be awarded by the video game community.
So you can have a full party of, I believe each has at least 2 skins, which means you can have a full 4-person party of Tom Holland.
I'd like to thank Fortiche, you know, his amazing
Han Solo
in every frame of the show.
is in
Netflix has been a wonderful
Han Solo
partner,
Harrison Ford
of
is in
course.
Fortnite.
Of course, Riot,
And
you know, for believing in us to Mark,
Indiana
Sean,
Jones
Brandon.
Harrison Ford is in Fortnite. Each of those has at least 2 skins.
just been- it's
So
been
you could have 4
incredible
unique
ride,
Tom Hollands fighting 4 unique
thank you enough,
Harrison
so,
Fords.
once again, thank you.
The more I play Fortnite, the stupider I find it actually is, and the more I enjoy
Congratulations, Arcane League of Legends. And speaking of adaptations, later we'll have the first clip from the new Super Mario Brothers animated movie. Can't wait to have that. Keegan-Michael Key will be with us.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
Now back to the games. Coming later in the show, we'll have an update on Final Fantasy 16, a new look at Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty expansion, and the first raw gameplay footage of Tekken 8. There's lots more Game Awards to come, and that means lots more Steam Decks to give away. But now it's time for
They
the world
really
premiere
pushed that. Like,
of a
they knew people were
long-awaited
excited for that. I mean, the Steam Deck, like, had a lot of buzz around it, huh? Star Wars. Don't know how I knew the Man in the Tube was Star Wars, but it turns out Man in the Tube means Star Wars. This is on stage there, right? This is a set piece that then blends into gameplay reveal. Yeah, there goes that. And transition into gameplay.
The order is gone. I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
I started this game. Like, it was alright, and I do kind of like how much they put into you know, story and dialogue and the way it handled cinematics. And it seemed like there was more to the gameplay as you sort of leveled up and got deeper in, but nothing that really, you know, you get to see a lot of the skill tree, and I was just like, yeah, I don't look forward to getting most of this, you know. Oh, 2 lightsabers. Ooh. Like, that's actually kind of the most interesting thing about this trailer to me. It's just like, yes, no, we've added, like, weapon styles. Like, original, double, 2-handed. Like, I think that's going to add a level that was kind of missing. There didn't feel like there was enough variety to the combat. It was just like, you know, sometimes a game, like, when every enemy has a, you know, solution, and sometimes you get to the point of just like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything interesting, I'm just, you know, following the instructions per enemy. And the idea of, like, having weapon styles that'll be like, oh, it's better for these situations or these enemies, and then you need to sort of, like, there needs to be a trade-off, right? It's like if you have if you are pitted to have a solution to one enemy or one type of enemy or whatever, or one situation, you should have kind of a struggle in a different situation or with different enemies.
The hero of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Cameron Monaghan.
I think that's... If you have just a perfect solution to everything, then that gets weird. I don't know.
It's an incredible honor to wield this lightsaber again.
And the lightsaber sound plays the entire time he's on
Respawn,
stage.
EA, and Lucasfilm when I say how incredibly excited we are to show our work on Jedi Survivor. I had the chance to play the game recently, and I can honestly say that this is one of the best Star Wars games of all time. And that's saying something. Yeah, I have no doubt that you'll feel the same way.
I do
when
love
you play
his
it
like
too.
casual Star Wars
And
cosplay
I
though.
just gotta say that I am so incredibly lucky to be a part of
Not
this
a look I
incredible
would go
project.
with, but I
And
like that.
it's really something to
That
share,
is
right?
what he is in.
So,
Somebody put him in
we'll
that.
see you all in a galaxy far, far away, March 17th. And until then, may the Force be with you.
Doesn't that gameplay look incredible? I can't wait to play Jedi Survivor. Thanks to Respawn and EA for giving us that first ever look.
Keep forgetting those are Respawn
Next,
joints.
we're proud to support independent games here at the Game Awards. This next world
Think more
premiere
Titanfall.
comes from a Game Award-winning studio up in my neighborhood.
Put a Titan in the next Star Wars. I would punch an ATST. World premiere. Oh yeah. Celester. Celeste, but with combat this time. Celeste, but actually a Metroidvania. Listen, do your thing, make the game you want to make. Like again, I look at these and I boil them down not for like not as a way to sort of like deride them or to undermine them by saying they're you know too simple or too recognizable too immediately, but it's like I don't know. That's the way I look at everything, and I don't know, it helps me break down to realize like, oh, there's something actually novel here? Okay. I don't know. I also kind of like to start from a lower point because it's that you know, it's the pessimist gamble, right? It's just like if you think things are gonna, you know, if you think things are if you anticipate things being bad, you'll either be wrong and happy about it, or you'll be right and get to be smug about it. You know, what's the opposite of a gamble? And that is a title from a SNES game. Listen. Oh, people are going to love that. I mean, people love Hollow Knight. I wonder if it's going to get that kind of buzz.
It starts in the desert.
Right, Dune.
You cling to life. You find others. Friends.
And then, yeah, it turns out this is a Dune MMO.
You
Right.
wander the dry, dirty streets of civilization.
Can you play as, like,
In the ancient
gross
halls of the testing stations,
boil mans on floating chairs? Is that a character
you seek
class?
The secrets of the ever-shifting sands.
The Ever Sands.
Spice.
Oh. You know, I hear it must flow. Hmm?
You do all of these things in my dream, Sleeper. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
When you... Oh, sleep. Okay, yeah, okay. Right, and it's going to be a rock and stick game. That's what survival means. It means rock and stick. Rock and stone. Man, they fooled me. The Fortnite holiday event started today, not Thursday.
Dune Awakening. Tonight, all the major
But that means tomorrow is Rocket League, and the day after is just Deep Rock.
Check out the Game Awards sale across Steam,
Rock and Stone.
Xbox,
There we go.
PlayStation, Epic Store, and special offers on nominees on the Nintendo eShop. And that's not all. In celebration of TGA, you can also play free demos of many upcoming games across Steam,
Oh, that's
Xbox,
true.
and for the
I didn't
first
look
time,
into any of that.
PlayStation. And right now, we're excited to share news about a playable demo going live tonight on PlayStation.
Yeah. Hmm.
Before you came, the people had resigned themselves to their fate, cowering in fear of us.
Right. This is this trailer for this game. But don't forget, the last time we heard about this game, it was that weird tweet that was like, what? I got taken into another world and now I have a bracelet that talks to me? Yeah, I guess I do that now. Like, this is that game. They pivoted so hard to try and make people forget about that. Oh man, it's wild. At least I assume that's why this trailer is like this, and they're touching none of that, like, from a different reality element of it.
End this once and for all.
Yeah, her. Yeah, I guess I do that now. Oh, yeah, commercial, TV commercial. No, but like a commercial for TVs. No, okay, listen, it's like it's a commercial. It's a TV commercial for TV, but it's on the but you don't. At least Ninja isn't here this time. Do not like to see that man. And I use the term loosely.
Our indie partners bring a whole world of fun. They spin new life into familiar faces. Keep players on their toes. Put dance battles front and center. Challenge us to aim higher and create secrets destined to be discovered. All before the eyes of a captive audience. So here's a big thanks. We can't
If
wait
there's like
to see
any
where
game
the
from this
fun
year
takes
that
you
I'm
next.
gonna like keep in mind to oh, I forgot about this.
From now through December 31st, get a free Grubhub vehicle skin in PUBG Mobile when you order $12 or more from Wendy's through Grubhub and use code PUBG Mobile.
Oh my god.
Go for the win. Go for Grubhub.
I want it so badly. I want the Grubhub skin for PUBG so badly. Should I get back into Genshin? I let Genshin update because I heard there's a card game in it now, and that got my attention. Ah, Traveler.
Enough procrastinating. Let's go. Wanna come over
Dog.
for tea?
Oh no, I haven't fed my boy Zoo in a long time.
Else to do? Why don't I tell you a story?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Those plants have withered.
I want the Poet Samurai boy, but you gotta wait for the banner to come up, and I hate gacha stuff.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Loot-less stuff is worse than gacha stuff. I'll give it that, but gacha stuff ain't much better.
Bow your head.
Hoops designed to make you spend money. Ah. Oh, I know that tree. I played enough of this game to recognize a lot of these like locations that they're panning past. That's surprising to me, actually. I like their light tunnels.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. That was a look at Genshin Impact, now in the middle of its third year, and a double nominee tonight, and a sneak peek at Yao Yao, an upcoming character to join its growing roster. Next
Sure.
is something truly, truly special. Tonight, all of us together get to experience the global announcement of the next game from one of our industry's most visionary game studios. Get ready. Please enjoy.
It's his best friend. Ah, that's right. The crab block goes in the square hole. Oh my god. And yeah, that's the Death Stranding font because it's more Death Stranding. Death Strander. I gotta finish the first one. It's Goof Troop, but I like the package delivering aspect. I'm a weirdo. I haven't got anywhere in the story because I'm like, oh, there's more packages delivered? Yeah, I'll deliver everything for everybody. No, I won't send my little robot guy out. They won't do it well enough. I gotta do it by hand. So this is just a character you play as during the, like, prologue demo that they're going to put out, right? The Stranding 2: Ground Zeroes. The baby clutching game. Man, I started playing Yakuza 6. I got to get back to that game. That game... Video games are good. I don't know if you knew this. The baby cycle. Sorry, the baby unicycle. I do want like a unicycle bike like that. It reminds me of those enemies from Kirby. That's the only reason why I like them so much. Whoops. And dead. Bleh. Is this lady also a repatriate? Was that the word? Does she have dooms? Does the baby have dooms? Gesundheit. Oh, it broke open. Oh, something wants to come through. Oh, Dark Souls. Okay. Scholar of the Second Sin.
It's okay.
Is Mads gonna be back?
No one should have to suffer such loss.
Oh right, it's not over yet.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it'll weigh you down like an anchor.
Oh, Drazen's here. Monkey drinking the cola is gonna just walk out. Man, that's a game I wish I had played a way to play again. MGS 4.
It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
It's like, no. I fell into a timefall puddle, I guess.
Private corporation.
No, there's more.
So let love warn you.
Like, if the idea here is that this man is like a bridge baby all grown up, right? Like, there's something going on here with that, right? Right? That's what it is? Hey, should we have connected?
Well,
it's here. Listen.
Everyone, please join me in welcoming back to the Game Awards
Oh, God.
a true legend, Mr.
What was the fake name he used in the head fake on MGS 5? Ahab Studios, something like that. Do that again. Kojima-san.
Aki, great to see you. Well, Mr. Kojima, it's been 3 years. You were on this stage with us in 2019, where you won Best Game Direction. DS2 has been announced. What can you tell us? How is it going to be different than DS1?
まあ詳しいことはまだ言えませんけど、驚きの仕掛けをいっぱい入れてますんで、トレーラーにヒントが隠されてますんで、それを見ながら皆さんと議論していただければと思います。
I can't really be specific right now, but you just seen the trailer, and I put a lot of things inside, so I want.
I've been trying to learn Japanese on Duolingo, and I can't listen to it that fast yet. I can pick out some words, but not at that speed.
The cast from the game with us here. Hello, Leia, Shioli. Great to have you guys with us here. Troy is here as well. We heard him there. Hello, Troy. We're so excited about this collaboration you have with an amazing cast. I wanted to ask you the story of this game. How has the pandemic and what we've been through, how has that impacted your storytelling and the theme of this game?
実はコロナ前にストーリーも全部完成してたんですけども、まあ実際にコロナを体験して、で、まあ全部1から、まあゼロから作り直したっていうことになります。今回、はい。
Well, I had the story written before the pandemic, but after experiencing the pandemic, I just rewrote the whole thing, the story from scratch.
もう未来を予測したくないので、そうならないように作り直しました。
I also didn't want to predict any more future, so I rewrote it.
All right, Mr. Kojima, it's always such a pleasure.
You know, it's moments like that where it's like, oh, okay, Koji's in on it. Yeah, all right.
Our fun podcast we do. What else have you got planned?
Okay. まあ DS2 制作中なんですけども、もう一つとんがったゲームがありまして、そちらは実験と仕込みをやってます。それと映像関係も仕込みをやってますんで、皆さん楽しみにお待ちください。
Well, yes, I'm doing the DS2 right now, and also one other title that's completely new. I'm kind of experimenting at the moment, and also other visual projects I'm still working on. So I'll hope to reveal it soon.
Well, you're always very prolific.
See, but he ended that with Kudasai, which is please, which means like please look forward to it, I think, and that's not what the translator said. And I'm not one of those, the literal translation is the best translation, because it's not. I'll accept it that, you know, but it's one of those things where it's like I know just enough to know it's like, he said a thing that did not make it to the translation. Maybe a good reason, maybe an unnecessary, maybe, you know, if the message gets across, then it's still a success of communication. So.
A single-player magic shooter set within a new original world. Here is your first glimpse.
Is Jace going to be there? World premiere.
It's dangerous for you here. A great many people died in this war.
Your men killed my family. The Immortals are more than soldiers. We're the champion protectors of Lucy. Hero of Yilthium Fields. Hero of Yilthium Fields.
You don't get it, do you? All you are is angry.
All of Avium is crumbling apart. You don't win in ever war. You help us win this. I'll know you're ready.
Oh, he gets a bonus little arm to flip off the enemies for him. What a bad name. What a, like, a bad name. What a, like, world building, but barely said anything of use. Trailer. I don't know.
Please welcome Rahul Kohli.
Hello.
As an actor, I'm drawn towards stories, but I think that's true of all of us, especially those who pick up a controller. Narrative in games is a slippery
Yes,
thing.
this is a show more about the trailers than about the awards. That's fine. I like having a second E3. I like having the first E3. I'm fine that it's all like online press conference trailer videos now. That's the part that I like about it.
Step away and feel as if you've lived another life.
It's fine.
These are the nominees for Best Narrative.
Best Narrative.
Hugo was always worried that it would start all over again. He doesn't deserve this.
The Golden Order is broken. Become Elden Lord.
Fate only binds you if you let it. We'll make our own destiny.
Everywhere I look, things are falling apart. I don't don't know if I can find a way forward.
Some people say I'm scared. You find me scary.
Is this going to be a problem for the movie?
See, I don't even get to the games part because I just talk about like, okay, when we talk about narrative, we talk about like the events that occur during it. We talk about the world building around it. We talk about the things the player does, like, you know. I haven't played any of those. That's fine.
Oh, man. There are so many people, a lot of them over there, who should be on this stage with me right now. So much goes into the telling of a story in a video game, from writers, animators.
Remember, 7.5 minutes for the big
level and
man,
technical
Mr.
designers,
Judge.
artists,
Christopher Judge?
QA programmers, audio, music. It's not just what's on the page. Obviously, our incredible cast.
He thinks he's going to get to do it
everything
too.
that we do put on the page. I'm honored to accept this on their behalf. I want to thank PlayStation, Scott, Herman. I want to thank, oh God, our SMS, IT, and facilities. The heavy lifting they had to do when we all had to shift to work from home. It's incredible, and they're still supporting us now.
Actually, that's kind of heartwarming to hear them getting shouted out like that.
I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful.
Called
for your
out,
support.
bad.
All the
Shouted out,
nominees
good.
In this category, you all have my undying respect. I also want to thank, obviously, Yumi, Corey, and our captain, Eric Williams. Rich and I, after Corey stepped aside for this one, Rich and I couldn't have asked for a more supportive and incredible creative partner, and we're grateful for you every single day. I'm sorry. I also want to thank our families who went from having to see us in the morning and at night to having to see us all day, every day. That's a burden I wouldn't wish for on anyone. My wife, Suzanne, my son, James, thank you very much. I love you, and I'll see you later.
Minute 49, under 2 minutes. Started playing him off after a minute 39, and then he took 10 more seconds. Oh my God, not 90 seconds after the music starts playing.
Harada-san and the team are hard at work on the next installment.
It's just funny to me. I don't know.
Franchise.
World premiere. Right. Oh, looks like I'm not the Tekken anymore. Lady, how many times are you going to be dead and come back, I guess? Oh, no, you're a different lady? No, same lady. Is that? Oh, that's a guy. My boy. There's my other boy. So many good boys. And this guy. He's a cop or something, right? I don't know. I haven't played Tekken since 3. Well, okay. I haven't played Tekken since Tag 2, which doesn't count. Oh. He's just gonna stop beating up Grandpa and start... Oh, I guess it's a new generation of beating up Dad. There was that bridge period where it was beating up Grandpa. Yeah, it's you again. Are you dead or not? Make up your mind, lady. I know nothing about Tekken. Listen, it's fine. Fist meets fate is actually a pretty good tagline.
Now it's time to recognize
the fate of the Tekken.
Winners. Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West.
None of these.
Scorn,
Here's the
and
thing.
Stray.
None of these.
And the Game Award goes to Elden Ring. Congratulations.
I guess Elden Ring has some big moments. I didn't play Elden Ring.
After the Fall, Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. And
Also,
the game
kind of
award
none
goes
of
to
these.
Moss Book 2.
Sure. No, Mouse was fun. That's the one where you
Next, the nominees for
play
Best
as the
Series
mouse, or you
Strategy
you play helping the
Spice
mouse, I
Wars,
think.
Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Total War
It's just-
Warhammer 3,
Mario and Rabbids is the only one on this
Campus,
list I would want to play. Well, 2 Point Campus was alright, but I played 2 Point Hospital. I don't know.
Mario and Rabbids Sparks
There you
of
go.
Hope. The beats are right. Congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Community Support presented by Discord, Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14,
Probably Final Fantasy.
Fortnite,
That Final
and No
Fantasy
Man's
community loves
Sky.
their community.
And the Game Award goes to Final Fantasy 14. Congratulations, YGP. Make sure to check out their Discord community at the address below.
Shall
We have
not,
much
again.
more Game Awards still to
Jeff,
come.
I ain't going
Right
there.
now, here's a new look at Nightingale, a first-person PvE open
I'm
world
not a
survival
socializer.
crafting game that we first announced last year right here at the Game Awards.
For you, the year is 1889.
Right.
The world as you know it teeters on the brink.
This is another Rock and Stone game. It's not Ever Jane, the Jane Austen MMO. Oh, well you put your magic in your left hand. Okay. It's Rock and Stone and Fireball.
Of portals has collapsed. Your people
See, and then watching this just makes me want to have a Remnant from the Ashes too.
realms alive with monstrous
Remnant
beasts,
more from the ashes.
eldritch creatures and dangers of
Further from the ashes.
conceive. You must gather your wits.
He punched the rock. He punched the rock in their second trailer or whatever this is.
Uncover the secrets of realm cards and venture deeper into the unknown. Realm Walker, your path
Realm
forward is
Walker.
winding and full of terrors.
I do love that they have a Firewatch tower for Titans or whatever.
Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.
Huh. Cool. New tree friend.
Tonight, in celebration of the Game Awards, Verizon has a special offer. Buy an Xbox Series
Yeah, I'm
S
also not gonna
with
do that,
Verizon,
Jeff.
Get a free controller. Scan the QR code below to pick up an Xbox.
Do I look
Series
like I
S
have any
and
money?
follow Average Jonas on Instagram at
We
average_Jonas.
do have
for more
shirts for
fun
sale
details.
on TeePublic if you look up username Elcom. I get like $2 per shirt.
We find ourselves now at the beginning. Before leaving our place of comfort. Before being tried and tested. We can feel it.
Right, and then this is just a trailer for Game Pass.
For the limits waiting to be shattered. And everything unknown. Sometimes we won't have a goal at all. We'll move forward in ways unexpected. To lose ourselves in
Right, I'm
new
curious about
stories.
that, whatever that Minecraft strategy thing is going to be.
And find ourselves at home in the strangest of places.
Oh, Replace is going to be on
The
there.
beginning once again.
Yeah, I would definitely check it out through Game Pass.
With everything in front of us. Infinite new worlds to explore. And every feeling yet to be felt. Good luck. Have fun.
Day one of quitting vaping. Once I get a couple days under my belt of not vaping, I'm just gonna feel better mentally. Today definitely was hard. I started vaping nicotine again because of the stressful events. I thought it was helping, but then I quickly realized that it just made me feel way worse. The biggest advice I would give to anyone out there that is currently thinking about quitting vaping nicotine is don't be afraid to talk to someone. And if you don't have a support system, This Is Quitting can be there for you so you don't feel alone.
I've got the Samsung 990 Pro series. Shall we get started then? This speed exceeds all expectations. Reading speeds are
I don't
40% quicker than before, and writing speeds are 55% faster.
I don't smoke. I got enough
With
lung
the in-house
issues as it
controller,
is.
The per watt performance has improved.
I don't
to
feel like
50%.
adding to that.
The 990 Pro's nickel coating controller for its smart thermal solution technology controls heat. Playing computer games?
There we go.
Obviously the best.
I've been thinking I should upgrade my hard drives. I
From
might be
tonight
able to
until
get
the end
some
of December, you get an
SSDs in there.
exclusive chance for 10% off of the Samsung
My computer's just
990
old
Pro
enough where
SSD
there's some
at
kind of
Samsung.com/US
bottleneck
to
happening
gaming experience.
with
The promo code
not
is
even newer
990
games, but
Pro
just like games that have been getting consistent updates over a long
All right, our
time.
next presenters are absolute legends. They attended the very first Game Awards where we honored them with our first Industry Icon Award. They founded Sierra Online. They brought us Half-Life, King's Quest, and hundreds of other
The
titles.
Williamses,
And
right?
This show, my
Right?
career in gaming would not exist without them. Their latest game, they're back.
Never
making
pay more
games
than
we're excited
$35
about.
for a
It's
video
called
game?
Colossal
Is that what the
Cave, and it
price
launches
was?
January 19th. Everyone, please join me.
I'm just gonna look up
in
never
welcoming
buy,
to the
never
Game
pay more
Awards,
than.
Ken and Roberta Williams.
20 bucks for a video game. Okay.
When we first started making games many, many years ago, we knew the potential was there to achieve almost anything, even to change the world.
I shouldn't start playing Vampire Survivors on my phone right now. I could. It's on there already. I've been playing it.
Impact, which recognizes games that change the way people think and feel about the world. Here are the nominees.
Games for Impact.
Hadn't heard of that one.
You swear it won't happen again?
I just want to get through this.
Oh, right. That's the weird motion graphics. I've heard good things about Citizen Sleeper. Hadn't heard of that.
It's hard not to drift into the
I
past.
hadn't heard of that. I've heard of that. I don't know anything about it, though. I know Pat Bear's played it a few times.
And the Game
Go
Award
check out
for
Pat Bear.
Games for Impact goes to...
Oh, Pat Bear's probably done streaming already. All right.
As Dusk Falls.
Really? All right. Well, hey, there's Phil.
So sweet, thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He put one hand upon my head. Great God Almighty, let me tell you what he said. Tell that long-tongued liar, go tell that midnight rider.
Wow. Thank you so much. I had notes, but I forgot everything, so let's improvise. The game we made together with this amazing team was like 8 years in the making. We really hoped to create, an experience that was unique, narrative that was intense, grounded, and also communal.
Do you think that capsule is still on stage?
And super inclusive.
Isn't it just behind that screen that's
and so
the backdrop right now?
Falls that presents, flawed characters, normal people that struggle with their real life issues and are thrown in super intense pressure cooker situations.
Thrown in super jail.
And we hope that players would feel empathy for them and in the process would learn a little bit about their values, like
Teach
reflect
gamers
on what's
empathy. They
important
do
for
need
them.
more of that.
And so super thrilled to be here tonight. It means that hopefully the game resonated with some of you. Very happy, so thankful. I want to especially thank our team, which is an amazing team at Internal Nights, the best team I've ever worked with. Microsoft,
Sorry, I've been thinking about the
for
difference between
their
empathy
amazing
and sympathy
support
a
and
lot lately.
partnership. And my family, Clément, Joanna, and Axel, I love you infinity forever.
There's
Merci
the music.
beaucoup.
And she's done. All right.
Congratulations to Interior Night. Baldur's Gate 3 is the next big RPG from Larian Studios, the
Sure.
creators of Divinity, Original Sin, and now the team at Larian is ready to share just when you're going to be able to join the party.
Oh, the Baldur's Gate party. Was it party like adventuring party? Ew.
Why have you come here?
Like, I'll be honest, I don't care about Baldur's Gate or anything, but this, the way this stuff is framed almost makes me feel like this is going to be a,
Parasites in their brains.
what was that game?
All the way here from Baldur's
Dragon Age Inquisition, which I didn't play. I saw a lot of it played, enough to make me want to play it. But yeah, this almost like it's going to be like a,
You're the same as me.
has some Dragon Age elements to it. I don't know.
Let's try to find a solution together before it's too late.
Blech.
There's a gust of weave about you, but it's a mere breeze.
What is that hand gesture?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
You want to play the hero so badly? Fine. Let's make this interesting.
We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
My, this place is fun.
Dark Soul boss is looking.
There's someone I want you to meet. A friend
Baldur.
who sees the world in simple terms. Not just a friend, a legend.
And apparently people recognize this character.
He's not the kind of man who takes kindly to captivity.
Apparently producer Joe recognizes this character.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Who? Oh. Again, is he or the hamster voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr.?
With Joe Mad, legendary
Well,
comic artist
I
and
hope so.
CEO of Airship Syndicate.
Otherwise,
Joe,
no
tonight you
sale.
have a new title to announce, right?
We do. A few months ago, we announced that we were partnered with Digital Extreme, which has made Warframe just a huge success over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And now we're
Yeah,
gonna
Warframe is
leverage,
still going.
their expertise on our new game.
Just quietly
which is a character-based
over there
online
just being big.
action
All right.
RPG set in a brand new fantasy world, and we're super excited.
And I think there's a little bit more. You got another partner to talk about, too.
We
right?
do. Another partner
You shouldn't
has
talk
come
about
on
your partners
board,
in public.
to support us and help us reach even more players around the world.
At least nothing
and,
personal.
You'll be able to play it a lot sooner than you might think. So.
Okay, well, let's
Yeah.
take a look at the
Thank you.
official announcement, the world premiere. Here we go.
World premiere. Hang on. World premiere. That's cubes.
The gloom. Its arrival brought chaos. But
That
we
looks
found
like
a way to
Warcraft.
control
Is the thing? Oh, it's a knife portal.
We choose the path.
Yeah, those look like Warcraft characters.
We face the danger. We control the chaos.
And then this is what's going on. And then
Broken world.
what is it? This is going to be a MOBA?
We've all walked many paths.
Or no, this is going to be an MMO.
Sharpened many blades.
If you make your MMO like an action MMO, I can kind of get into it. I need the act. I need to not just be, you know, hitting skills keys on my hotbar. If that's your MMO, I'm out. I just can't stay engaged with that. If your MMO has a jump button, I'll give it a shake. I'll be honest. Like, honestly, like, depending on specifically how this plays. If this game has a jump button, I might be into it. Yeah, see, I don't... It's got guns. I can work with guns. Yeah, that was an over-the-shoulder gunshot, so it is sort of live action inputs. Wayfinder. I'm probably going to give that a try at some point next week.
The time has come.
Uh-huh. Still making these. We got... What's some of the names we got in this one? We have... Gelf.
We're free. We were just growing weary of each other's conversation.
Lend me your strength.
Uh-huh.
Don't hold this against me.
Awakening was so good, and none of them have interested me at all since. I don't know.
Let's do this. I'm on a mission.
That might be another one. Like, Awakening was like just the right length and had just the right like amount of systems at play that I got my fill.
Joining
That's
me
fine.
now are Genova Chen from That Game Company, creators of Journey and Sky, and singer-songwriter Aurora. Welcome to the Game Awards.
Hi.
And Aurora, right after the show tonight, you are going to be performing a virtual and free concert in Sky, is that right?
In
Yes,
Sky.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry about my voice. It's so fucked up. I sang karaoke last night. I mean, yeah.
Listen, if you apologize for something, you might just be calling people's
tonight
attention
it will
to
be
it.
very
That's
good,
something for all of us
So tell us,
to
this
keep
is
in
an amazing
mind.
collaboration working with Genova and the team. Why did you want to do this?
I'm so excited about it, mostly because all of the people that are working on Sky, Children of Light and Genova, it's just
Right,
the best
Sky
kind of
is
people, and it
like
feels like this,
free to
this
play,
project
free to
is so full
start,
of
or
love
whatever.
and light and
That
understanding
game company
and
came
of the outsiders in the world and finding
on
a way to
mobile
make
is such
us
a
feel
I
home
think
and
I did
connected.
look at it at one point. It's such a weird thing. Did I or did I just
got to experience
watch
it last week,
like a
and
quick
it
look of
really
it?
is
I don't even
very moving.
remember.
It's kind of the future where virtual concerts should go. Genova, you've always built games about connecting people, relationships. I wouldn't peg you as someone that would go into the virtual
Machine
concert
gun
space,
list.
but this is very special. Tell us, why did you want to do this?
Yeah, I mean, historically, we always want to push the boundary of how a game can make you feel. And with our game Journey, we connect two people. But with Sky and now the upcoming concert, we want to try to connect thousands of people together emotionally. And this is just something that I've never experienced. And to be honest, like, I just played it with 4,000 people this week, and I don't know what to say. But so maybe we can just look at a trailer, and hopefully that will help to explain.
Amazing. Let's check it out. Thanks, guys.
From Flow, Flower, Journey to Sky, That
Okay.
Game Company continued to push the boundary of video games' emotional potential. Can video game create a genuine human connection and bring players across the world closer, like a concert? In a real-life concert, you feel the collective energy of thousands of beautiful souls around you. You connect with the artist and their message at a personal level. We haven't felt this in any video games. And
So,
after 18
when I was
months
first
of
watching this, and he
experimentation
said,
and
we haven't
development,
felt this
we
in a
feel
video
it
game, I'm
now.
like, we've
made
had
this concert
video game
completely
concerts.
free,
Fortnite's been
so
doing
you
that
can
kind of thing.
experience this amazing
But I
journey
guess they're
with your
trying to get
friends
to the
and
idea
loved ones.
of,
You can download
like, even when
on any of
Fortnite
these
does it,
platforms
you are
understand
instanced
minutes
with, like, a
from boot to
rational
concert.
number of other players.
Join us
You know,
for this
like, I don't know,
groundbreaking moment.
100, let's say.
Millions of players worldwide.
But the idea of, like, trying to do it, but there is
Check
one
that out.
instance
It's
that everybody
really,
joins
really
into.
special. All right, this year we
That's
partner with Grubhub to get your food
kind of a
delivered
curious
for the Game
idea.
Awards when you order from Wendy's on Grubhub
Because,
using the code
like, seeing that
PUBG Mobile,
mass
you'll
of
receive
people,
a
that
free
many,
vehicle wrap on
you
orders
know,
of
even if it's
$12 or
avatars,
more
but like that many
in
people in
December.
one
Players
space.
will also be able to participate in PUBG
The
Mobile
having a
and
mass of
complete
people,
other
there is
challenges,
a
terms, and
specific kind of
conditions.
awareness that you get out of that, you know? That is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, what was that game? Mag? the massive action game kind of doing a weird thing like that. Honestly, I trying to say like we want 4,000 people in the same instance is like that is a more impressive technical hurdle, I think. Like first, whether or not it works as like, you know, a being a part of a massive crowd, you know. How long until somebody says the Million Man March of video games? I don't want to be the first one to say that. I'm not gonna say anything is gonna be that, but somebody is gonna get full of themselves and try and claim that, right? Oh boy. I don't know. Virtual concerts are weird. Real concerts are weird. I've only been to like one like huge one, you know, kind of the scale that they're talking about, but medium scale, being in a theater full of people, right? Whether that's for like a stage production, which, you know, being in like a concert hall kind of theater that's a big chunk of people right there. Or even just like a movie theater if you want to go a bit smaller than that but more relatable. Like, I'm not even sure how I feel about those experiences. I've never felt connected to the other people. Like, if anything, I've had way more occurrences of hearing everybody react and I'm having the exact opposite reaction. Like, if anything, those are the moments that make me feel further disconnected from people and, you know, more isolated. But I don't know what to attribute that to. It's I think if anything that maybe says that that experience, like I'm living proof that experience of the connection to the big crowd is not a universal experience. It is sort of a subjective experience, or not everyone can have it. Gosh, even when we went and we saw the MST3K show live, which was great. I would love for them to come back to our local theater, especially because it's only like 2 minutes down the road. It was so close. It was such a nice time. But like being in a big chunk of people like that, a big group like that, a crowd, I think is being part of a group and being part of a crowd. There is a distinction there in how it feels and functionally what it means, I suppose. But yeah, even among like really like niche like-minded people like that, I did not feel a connection to the crowd at all. Like, there is a quality that needs to be present in the person who is in the crowd in order to feel that feeling. Which I think I'm going to say that makes capturing that in a virtual space a more interesting challenge. Like, I'm almost more interested in trying to figure out the solution to it then because of that. Oh, dude, your feet are going to be peeling. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know nothing about Diablo either. You want to talk about loot lust games and how they have never worked on me? One ping only.
Today we fight true in his holy name.
Whose?
Blessed be the light.
I like these like 3-player spears. You should probably get behind the wall, you know? Hey, how come the big guy isn't like doing more to help? He seems like the kind of guy who could, you know, handle this crowd with a few swipes of the hand, you know? Nope, gonna go after the big one. Okay, so the new Diablo is going to be a Muso game. All right, cool. I'd be more interested in that than a Diablo game, honestly. Man, do Muso games have loot lust? That Zelda one did. Oh no, no wonder that one didn't quite keep my attention either.
Wow, Diablo 4 and Halsey are just getting started on their collaboration leading up to the launch. More from Diablo and Halsey next year, but wasn't that incredible?
Next year, all right.
All right, now we'd like to recognize some other winners tonight. In the category of Best Sports Racing Game, the nominees are F1 22,
Ollie Ollie World. I guess that's sports.
Gran Turismo
What a
7,
weird
Ollie World.
category.
And the Game Award goes to
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo 7.
That didn't come out this year. What?
Here are your nominees for Best Multiplayer Game. Call of
Oh,
Duty Modern
no,
Warfare
maybe,
2,
yeah.
Multiversus,
Multiplayer.
Overwatch
Again,
2,
what a ridiculous
Splatoon
category
3,
because multiplayer is so broad. That's
Revenge.
almost every game.
And the Game Award goes to Splatoon 3. Right. Now the nominees for Best Audio Design. COD Modern Warfare 2.
God of War.
Elden Ring. God of War Ragnarok. Gran Turismo 7.
It's got Christopher Judge in it,
Horizon
right?
Forbidden West.
Like,
And this Game Award goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Told
Having
you.
a pretty good night.
uh-huh.
Here are the nominees for
Just like the first one did.
Creator of the Year. Carl Jacobs, Ludwig,
Who are any of these people?
Rebellion, Nobru, and QT Cinderella. And the Game
Screen
Award
names were a
goes to
mistake. That's my
Ludwig.
statement.
Congratulations, man.
That's my take. Stance.
Here
Let's
are
go
the
with
nominees
stance.
for most anticipated game. Final
Resident
Fantasy
Evil 4 has been
16,
out 17 times.
Hogwarts Legacy,
Like, that wasn't
Evil
enough.
4,
All right, 16. That's a weird one.
and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe a fan favorite, but and the Game Award goes to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Congratulations to all our winners so far.
Out of that list,
and now
yeah.
it's time for another world premiere.
World premiere. Oh. Alloys on the bird. Gorilla? I feel bad because looking at this game specifically, there's something about this game that made me just go like, oh, I'm tired of the like prestige Sony over-the-shoulder action-adventure game. Right? Like, starting with like Uncharted or the Tomb Raider reboots and Last of Us, and this kind of falls into that too. For some reason, I'm like yeah, it's got the like big monster thing going on, and that's great. But like, I don't know. There's something very samey about these games that I'm just like fatigued. Like, yeah, you can make this style. There was even a one earlier in this show that the one with the weird ice gun and whatever.
Burning Shores will see Aloy pursue a sinister threat.
Like,
in the
it I
untamed
don't know.
wilds of
It's
Los
just like
Angeles, and yes, even the Hollywood sign isn't spared.
it's one of
And now,
those.
please welcome
Like
the
when you
cast
see
of
the
Last of Us show
screenshot,
coming
like
to
you could
HBO
overlay them all and
January 15th.
still get a very clear image. Oh, hey, Last of Us. Oh, hey, no, wait. So they took the capsule out and they put the thing. No, that's a virtual backdrop. I believe that's a virtual backdrop.
Just Just real quick.
Yes, that's a virtual
I know that I
backdrop. The
told you
capsule
guys
might
this
still be behind
backstage,
it.
but just in front of
The
everybody
Dr. Light
else,
left
I
it for
wanna
Mega
let
Man
you know,
X, and
we've seen the show, and we just love you.
I
Joel.
don't like seeing this
Thank
man
you.
with the hat.
Thank you.
Big fans. Big fans.
So you know we are big fans of
Is that
you
Pedro
two
Pascal?
as well as Joel and Ellie.
Woo.
So
Not
should
Trent
we
Reznor. What is this fool's name?
this all together,
Not Trent
just
Reznor, not Tony Hawk.
Let's do it.
Troy Baker?
Okay.
Or is this the other one?
We're here to
Nolan
present
North?
the award
Ryan
for
North.
Best
Nolan
Action
North and
Game.
Troy Baker. Okay.
Many games have action, and
The
these
voices
are
of video
ones that
games.
truly kick ass.
This kicks ass.
Here are the
nominees.
Best action game.
Bayonetta. Calling that an action game feels weird. Calling that, I mean, that's the thing. There's so many shooters. Putting shooters in as like a subclass of action feels weird. Like, yeah, technically it's true, but like, I don't know. When I think of action, I do think of a yeah, action means nothing. Hang on, action means nothing. What are you doing? Give it to Sifu.
Award for Best Action Game goes to Belated 3.
No. I can see how it happens though.
All right, this is pretty awesome. On behalf of the
You
development
get to double
teams
wield
of
him on the way
Platinum
home.
Games and Nintendo that worked tirelessly on bringing Bayonetta to life for the third time, thank you so very much. It's about noon back in Japan tomorrow, and I'm sure they're watching right now, so this is for you folks. Congratulations. I think you all know this, but no one does action games and over-the-top action games like Platinum Games. And as you
I didn't like
saw,
Wonderful
they're already
101.
hard at work on their next project, so they asked me to say a few words on their behalf. With our long history of creating action games, it's a huge honor to
Already
be
trying to
awarded
play him
Action
off.
Game for Bayonetta 3. We're also
Oh,
delighted to be able
poor
to
Doug.
reveal a brand new title for the Game Awards today. We'd like to thank everyone who helped us bring the game to life, and of course, the fans of the series. With the characters just as important as the many players,
I don't know why I didn't like Wonderful 101. Like it was fine. It was a fun idea. It was novel. I gotta give it that. I wanted to like it,
everyone at Platinum Games,
but I
thank you very much.
didn't think it felt good, and I didn't think it felt fun, like as separate issues.
Congratulations to PG and Nintendo, and next we have a trio of exciting new
I think
game
I got that
announcements.
game for
First,
free.
let's head to Japan for a special announcement.
Yeah, there was something Nintendo did where they gave away like 5 games. It was like Darksiders 2, Wonderful 101, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and I think I got like 2 others out of that. I don't know. Oh, Namco, Nandai Bamco. That's the one. Blue Protocol. The design on the shirt is cute. I gotta give it that. I gotta shout that out.
アマゾンゲームズと一緒に取り組んできたゲームをご紹介できることを大変嬉しく思います。プレイヤー自身が SF ファンタジーな冒険を描く主人公となり、オンラインでプレイヤー同士が協力して楽しめるアクション RPG をぜひ体験してください。この広大で美しい世界を来年 PC、PlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ X、そして S でグローバルに提供できることをとても楽しみにしています。
He gave it his best shot. Honestly, not bad. Honestly, not bad. I kind of want to learn more about this. I kind of like the look of this.
What our world was.
was before.
But I also am barely seeing this. I don't know if I like it yet because I haven't seen enough of it.
Before the sundering. Before the war.
I like a anime character action game.
Before the darkness.
Is it an action game though? I think something in here suggests that it is.
Do you remember?
It's got big Xenoblade vibes. Oh, it's the kid from the end of Mass Effect 3. He all grown up. Yeah, that's an action game. Even if it was sort of like what was that game? Like the Tales games where it's like run around action, just like in little battle arenas, because it's still very RPG-like in structure outside of the combat. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna have your random encounter, but it'll be in a little zone. Yeah, see, I see that action and I want to try this. I want to know more about it because I could be into that.
Your future needs
There's a
you.
Blue Protocol. Coming 2023 on Steam, on Amazon. From G to S, Games has Amazon. World premiere.
I'm a setting sun, but I'll never run. I'm a dead man walking.
Big lady. Yes, go up. The chainsaw guy from Resident Evil 4, he's back. Oh man. Remnant ruled, okay? Remnant ruled. Didn't get enough love. That's the thing that I am most excited about from this whole show. Remnant 2, just out of nowhere. Remnant 2. That is for me. I won Game Awards because Remnant 2 is coming. Oh man, yeah! Yeah! Oh man, oh yes. Remnant 2. Remnant rules. Remnant was so cool. I'm stuck on a final boss. I need a friend to join me in my dimension and shoot the sleeper or whatever.
Alright. Let's get lucky.
Big boy season. This cover though, right? And then it's Transformers. But big boy season, it's back.
From the Muppets drops by, and Keegan-Michael Key shares a new look at the Super Mario Brothers movie. And still to come, the award for Best Game Direction. Stick around.
I've started to associate that ping with the Yakuza games because it's the Sega logo sound, the modern one, isn't it? But the only Sega games I really play these days are the Yakuza games because they're so good. The one thing we can all agree on. Shoot some Nazis. The great unifier.
Edition, coming in 2023.
There is no victory to be had here. There is only survival.
This is so nearly Skyrim. I can't believe this isn't Skyrim. We're getting a new remnant!
The strength of your resolve.
Yes!
Is the only thing that will grant you another day.
I'm excited!
Another breath. This place.
Skyrim should have a grappling hook.
It devours.
That's also one of my stances.
And soon it will take your mind.
You can have it.
I have found no meaning to this.
Okay, but is this a VR game or?
When the end comes for you.
No, actually, this is a Shadow of the Colossus game.
Yield.
Big boy season. Behemoth. Oh, it is VR. Ooh. Okay, a VR Shadow of the Colossus like that's actually a good pitch. Honestly, that's a good pitch. Oh, it's the beans.
Have been naughty or nice. There were presents on offer in the snow and the ice. In store for all, a ski costume for free. A new slippy dive slide to tackle with glee. Those resourceful enough to complete gift grab may stumble forth as a nutcracker, thus looking fab. For 'tis the season for fun and frolics for all. Even SpongeBob has answered the call.
Why?
So this holiday season, celebrate in style. Curl up by the fire and play Fall Guys for a while.
He's the voice of Toad in the upcoming Super Mario Brothers movie. Please welcome Keegan-Michael Key.
Hey, it's that guy.
What's happening, Game Awards?
Yeah. They kept saying Toad from the Mario movie, and I'm just like, oh, Mojo Nixon is here?
Good time and celebrating tonight, right? Yes. Okay, now, all right, there is something that I would like to address. And if you guessed that it is, well, something about Toad's head.
No one was guessing
You'd
that.
be right. Because I see a lot of people online saying that it's a hat, and you know what? It's not a hat, it's a cap. You see,
Like a
because
mushroom cap.
The cap is that top part of the mushroom that houses the spores and everything. And also, a cap is another word for hat.
You came out here with a bit,
just right
and you
now
had confidence,
saw how
and
that
here we
could be
are.
confusing. Wow.
A bit based on
Well, okay. Whether you call it a
not
cap or a hat
a
or
given.
a capat, I'm good with all of it because it's just part of Toad's
The foundation
awesomeness.
of your bit is weak.
So now please enjoy this clip of a few
Keegan.
of our capped and hatted friends in a sneak preview of their
Mario's
super
hat was called
awesome
Cappy.
journey.
Mario Odyssey, now available on Nintendo Switch. God. Oh my God, just...
Here you go.
Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody, coming through.
Video games do certain things as a form of abstraction of the real world.
That's all I'm doing. He's gonna be.
And then when you take it literally, that's where you get kind of cringy stretches. Also, this scene gives me some motion sickness, which is, I don't normally get that. You shouldn't build your infrastructure like that, my guy. That's not even a construction site. That's just how that piece of architecture works.
Whoa. Okay, so these bricks are just floating here.
Just pop in this pipe and we're on our way.
It's such a bad
The only way
voice.
to fly, man.
Oh wow, love these pipes.
I do hope Mario has played extra plumbery and just like, oh, pipes. Oh, you've got wonderful fittings here. Princess, you know, I could fix that leak for you.
Big bang boom.
What a weird clip. What a weird section to clip out.
That looks absolutely so amazing. Can't wait.
Let's play, let's play, let's play!
Yes, I like the energy. As you can see, I'm now joined by Animal from the upcoming Muppets Mayhem. Say hi, Animal.
The what?
Hi, Animal. Playtime, 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 playtime!
It's time for
All right,
games.
The Game Awards. I love this enthusiasm, Animal. So I have to ask, what do you want to play?
Ugh.
A certain game or?
Muppets shouldn't be interviewed.
Elden Ring? Is that what you're saying? I
Tarnished.
didn't imagine you being a Soulsborne player.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a favorite boss in Elden Ring?
Millennia. Yeah, millennia.
Man, redheads got to stick together, yeah.
Animal love millennia.
You're still thinking about
I
it.
hate
It's really
this.
tough in the
I hate
game.
this.
Well, now that I know you're such a big game fan, have you ever thought about kind of
I hate
appearing
interacting
in
with
your own game
characters.
or having an animal game?
I can deal with people. I can't deal with characters.
Kojima! We're Kojima!
I don't know if Mr.
We're
Kojima's going to be into that or not, but you never know.
Animal can hide in box.
Yeah, I guess you could. We'll talk to Hideo at the after party, see what we can make happen. But all right, what if that didn't work out, and so you had to make your
I would
own
try a
game?
Kojima
What
Muppets
would you
game.
call it?
Animal Crossing.
I think that one's taken.
Jokes.
The Nintendo lawyers might have some issues with that. But anyways, Animal, it's great to have you here at the Game Awards. Should we maybe give out an award now? What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, music, music, music.
Okay, Animal
He is a
has
drummer.
spoken. Let's
He's in a
check
band.
out the nominees for Best Score and Music.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Best score and music.
Huh? See, like, I don't know if it is an element of like that actually came out this year. Wow, I only remember it as a demo. I don't remember anything about it after that.
Who wins? Open, open, open.
Okay,
Who wins?
Animal, okay. And the Game Award for Best Score and Music goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Like, there's an element of like,
God of War, congratulations.
we talk about like Game of the Year as a largely like functionless, fruitless kind of exercise. But then you look at things like this and like when it comes to like mass consensus, you can kind of pull everything down and fit them all on one list of about 10 to 20.
I was moved to tears then,
And you can kind of look at it because like when you break it all into categories like this, it's like, okay, the game that wins the most categories has the best pieces and probably is like the overall best one. But that's also like not actually how it works because people vote weird. Like I'll spoilers, God of War Ragnarok does not win Game of the Year at these awards.
I've learned the power of simplicity, and Kratos is a man of few words.
But you know the way the same games keep popping up on the
and I got to write
as the nominees. It's like no, there's you kind of end up with like a fairly short universal list of nominees.
I feel
and
like
it's just
the
like
story
yeah,
would
you
sort
can
of
kind
be
of just.
there. So I got to write a lot more.
If it's going to be the
Thank you
same
so
game in
much,
every
everybody.
category,
This
just
means
have like the
world
one
to me.
category.
Thank you so much.
You know, just do stack rank. this game would win this many categories. This game would win, you know, a few fewer, so it's right below it.
Congratulations, Bear.
These games would
Now
tie,
it's time
so
for an exclusive reveal of a brand new action RPG developed by the creators of Life is Strange, Don't Nod, and published by Focus Entertainment.
doing an action RPG? World premiere.
So, you're
This
a
is Don't
vanisher,
Nod.
eh?
Okay.
You want ghosts, right? You must have seen some strange things.
Like when I first saw the start, I was thinking like, is this going to be like a Setsuna sacrifice kind of thing?
But I've never seen a ghost myself.
Okay, actually, if this is Don't Nod, I'm way more interested.
Right.
It's going to be an action RPG?
So what? You track and kill him? Is that it?
We banish them.
Comes with the title.
I shall wish you a good hunt, then. It takes a brave man to walk these wilds alone.
Yeah, like I thought this was like an oversaccharin thing.
I'm not alone.
That was going to be like impressive and largely unfound, but Don't Nod doing an action RPG. That dude's got a gun. I don't know if I'll care to play it, but I'm curious enough to keep my eye on it.
We
Warhammer
are the defenders of mankind against the horrors that dwell in the darkness.
What about the horrors that are already here?
We stand.
Ah, the moral of Warhammer.
While we stand, we fight. We are the angels of death. We are the blade drawn against the endless night. Nothing will survive our
What kind of game is this going to be? Oh, okay, so I guess probably known quantity. I just mean like clearly some sort of like action game, but like MMO or co-op like Darktide or like single player story. I can see any of those happening, honestly. Remember when they made oh, what was that? Phantom something? The like Phantom multiplayer roguelike platformer where you could whip edges to leap across. But instead of levels being procedurally generated, what if players built every level? This is a new take on Castle Doctrine, is what I'm saying. This is the Castle Doctrine 3D. Intruder handled. Gah! I mean, a number of games have done this. I think Castle Doctrine is, like, to me, the most sort of first notable one to do it. But like even Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, is that what that game was called? That had that element of you could build your own dungeon and other players would run it. There's also something about this that has like an Infinite Factory vibe. Meet your mate. So that's the thing. Are you running other people's dungeons, or are you running a dungeon for yourself to run?
That was a look at Meet Your Maker. Sign up for the upcoming beta of the game.
Basically,
2023. All week,
Ultimate
Twitch
Chicken
is
Horse
celebrating
Solitaire.
Games Week, recognizing
you know?
all the games from gaming history that never got their proper due, like EA's Overblood, which was the most played game this week. It's a game from 1997. Which game saw the biggest increase in viewership over the week? According to a Twitch Twitter poll, the winner was Katamari. All right, we've got much more Game Awards ahead, more world premieres, including an update on Final Fantasy 16, and of course, the Game of the Year, presented by last year's winner, Joseph Ferris. Who knows what he's going to say? Hopefully it's short. All right, we'll be right back.
You really spent everyone's time on Judge, didn't you?
Here's to inking turf together.
I mean,
Here's
honestly,
to every friend, every
it
rival,
would have paid off if there wasn't something super memorable that happened at the end. It would have been great if this was known as the Game Awards, where nothing that excited happened, except for, of course, Remnant 2 announced. And also, Christopher Judge had a super heartfelt acceptance speech that took all the time. An 8-minute speech. Man, Blood Bowl. Again.
Do you have any idea what
They already had 2 Blood Bowls. 2 Blood Bowl video games, not even taking into consideration how long it existed as a physical game.
protecting the ball carrier and crushing the hell out of your opponents?
I mean, conceptually, I like Blood Bowl.
Could have been with us, but that's not an excuse. Blood Bowl is a demanding sport. Your opponents want your heads, and even their fans will murder you if they have the chance. Finish your drinks, pull yourselves together, get out there and win me this match.
Oh, it's just Blood Bowl 3. Okay. Wow, that's early in the year, huh?
She's in danger. You will find her and bring her to me.
Relive the story.
And we have to defend her at all costs.
Yeah. Now enhanced for a new generation.
You know who
I haven't played any of these. I think I own at least one of these, just haven't played it.
A legend.
It is definitely one of those where, like, it's so big, it is intimidating to. Oh, it's 3. Okay. You know, a game that is so big, it's intimidating to get into. I own a number of games like that. Yo, dirt bikes in Fortnite. Dirt bike tricks. Dirt bike tricks. Yo, trials. Also, Geralt's there. No, you don't stand next to other people. Hurdling is actually a new thing that's in this season. That gun might be a new gun or just unvaulted. Listen, I know a lot more about Fortnite now than I ever expected to.
Coming to the stage now.
Booyah! Game Awards! I'm literally crashing the show!
Happy 1997, everyone.
Sensitive, thank you. What's up, Game Awards? Crash is in the building. Let's go!
Is that him voicing?
For an epic reveal in 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. Guys,
That is
where's my crew?
the person in the suit is not talking at all.
Hold on a second.
I hate this. I hate this.
What happened? We were supposed to meet up here and steal all the Wumpa fruit from the Game Awards, which
Wumpa
I'm
fruit.
now realizing
Ramble,
was a
roll call,
fruitless
low
plan.
view screen, light view, fruitless plan.
Are you guys on mute? Oh,
And also
I get it.
Frozen.
The old silent treatment.
Video mute?
That's fine. More Wumpa for me.
What?
Wherever it is.
Whatever.
What is this bit?
Roll the trailer, Grandma!
Okay, I know why that was pre-recorded. Nobody would have gotten through that live. Right. Right. This is the new MOBA they announced. Like, I mean, sure. Why not? Crash MOBA. Crash MOBA. Help. Help. Crash MOBA. Hi, I'm Crash MOBA, and I'm here to hack the mainframe. Where are my fingerless gloves at?
Now, please welcome two outstanding content creators and streamers. Here are Fuslie and Valkyrae.
Who?
While gaming continues to rapidly evolve every year, if there's one category that seems to advance the fastest and furthest, it's innovation and accessibility.
Are you nervous? You're
Press and
really
inspire
rushing
us by
that.
discovering new and thoughtful ways to enable an even larger audience to play their games through determined consideration for those who are often marginalized.
Here are the Game Awards nominees for innovation and accessibility.
Innovation and accessibility.
It's a single player and multiplayer experience. We wanted to draw in people who weren't necessarily gamers.
I might be able to get up there if you help me.
Whoa, what?
You are unsure of the way forward. Open this book for guidance.
That suite of features enables gameplay by players who are blind and have low vision.
I kind of like the unpainted 3D print model look. That's wild.
God of War Ragnarok!
Oh, the Captain Marvel bag. All right. Put it in the bag. Hand that. No, I don't. I don't think.
Thank you,
You're supposed to hand that
We're
over.
absolutely humbled and grateful to everyone who's helped us in this
God.
journey along the way, because playing games is what's important for the players. It's you all, you who play the games, that are really the ones that deserve this award. Everyone
The
who
gamers
puts
don't
the
deserve
team at
awards.
SMS,
I've said it before,
we
and
are
I'll say
truly
it
honored
again.
to be with you. Thank you so much, Eric and Yumi, for supporting us. John and Jason, for
If you want to
being there while we were
reward
trying
them
to
with
make these
treats like a
accessibility
dog,
features
okay,
happen.
we'll talk about it, but they don't
Katie,
deserve
Sam, and Zach,
awards.
my closest cohorts when we were trying to make these features, and all of our team in the QA and accessibility
Wow.
research teams.
See,
the
I want to
UI
know
UX
what they
team,
put
and
in
everyone
there
who made
though,
it
because like I'm.
I can't thank you enough, and I think that
I don't
the players
need
themselves
a
are the
lot
ones
of
that are gonna
like
benefit the
accessibility
most.
stuff.
This is a race that no matter who wins, the player is the real
when
winner.
I play, so
let's
like
go out there and make all games
I
have no limits.
do love to see and find out the kind of things that are available and are being put in. It's always good to see more. Like, you know, having more never hurts. World premiere. That I don't think I've ever seen. Like, the big one I think of is in Grounded, the arachnophobia slider, where it's just like, are you okay with spiders that are big and hairy and realistic, or do you just need like an orb with 8 sticks coming out of it? I don't think it even has like the legs anymore. I think it's just an orb with googly eyes. Lords of the Fallen, huh? All right. Well, we had 2 surges. Wasn't there already a Lords of the Fallen 2 though? Am I making that up?
Gaze from what lies beyond your luster, where wickedness dwells, and the shadows.
Like it feels weird to give an award like that to such a big mainstream game, but I think also you don't always expect accessibility to be in mainstream games, you know?
We walk.
But you know, if accessibility options are becoming a more mainstream occurrence, that's a good thing, honestly. Like, I'm skeptical just because, like, it hasn't been that super common in the past, but maybe it's a sign that it is. That would be good. That'd be great.
Vanquish the darkness. The lords of the
I had just figured out how to set up captions for my stream, and then everything broke, and I uninstalled it, thinking that might have been part of what broke it. I don't think it was, so I should look
And
into
now,
setting those
from
back up.
505 Games, a new organized crime game, Crime Boss Rockay City. Please welcome Kirby Joe Grubb, Damien Poitier, and the boss himself, Mr. Michael Madsen.
Mr. Michael Madsen.
Hello, Game Awards. We are here to set a slightly different tone for the trailer.
Oh, boy.
You see this trailer here, well,
Having trouble
it's a little
here.
different than the rest
See,
of
Al
these trailers
Pacino
you're seeing
at least
tonight.
looked like he was
This one's
putting
a
something
little
into
bit
it.
dangerous.
Mr.
So the
Michael
boss wanted
Madsen
to
here.
Come out here. You know, make sure you don't hurt yourself sometime during the next 60 seconds.
Wow. What a crowd.
Woo?
My God, what a night. Wow.
Do we know who you are?
Listen,
Uh-huh.
I've had some wild times. I've been involved in some crazy things in my life.
You sound like it.
I even made a picture with Mr. Al Pacino.
Uh-huh. Y'all liked him, didn't you? All right, he finally got applause.
Donnie Brasco.
Oh, boy.
If you haven't seen it, you should look it up, goddammit. So, anyway, I have to say, being
What
the
is this
crime
bit?
boss of Rockay City, that's a lot of fun. And,
I hear it's a
we
video
got an
game. I'm
amazing
not sure,
cast with
but the
us.
check cleared, so it's
These two
great.
handsome guys with me. And
Nobody
anyway,
knows what to think. Nobody in the
enjoy
crowd or
debut
on
trailer
stage.
for Crime Boss Rockay City, coming March 28th, 2023. So
There's a lot of,
let's
like,
roll it.
closely upcoming games. I wonder... Okay, so the sub-game that we could... Whoa. Oh, the 90s. Is that why it looks like the 80s? This is a Kim Basinger. Damien Poitier? Danny Trejo. Danny Glover. Who is making this game that they're getting actors? Vanilla Ice. Why? This thing that we're only just hearing about, which appears to be
That's
a first-person
right, Chuck
shooter.
Norris. All right, and now we are happy to announce more winners here at the Game Awards based on votes from our jury and
I kind of want to
fans
start
around
playing the
world.
sub game
Here are
of
the
everything
nominees
that was
for best
announced
role-playing
this
game.
year.
Elden
Is we start
Ring,
putting bets on
Live Alive,
which ones
Pokemon
will
Legends
get
Arceus,
pushed.
Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade
Pokemon as a
Chronicles
role-playing game
3,
doesn't feel
And
right.
the Game Award goes to
Triangle Strategy.
Elden Ring. Congratulations.
That also does.
Bandai
None of
Namco.
those. Xenoblade Chronicles series, the only one I would really call it RPG. Like Live maybe, but that's closer to a tactics. And once something is close enough to a tactics, I don't feel like it's RPG anymore.
Past few days. Nominees: Sonic Frontiers,
Uh-huh.
Genshin Impact, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, and Stray. And once we took out all the bot votes, the Game Award goes to Genshin Impact.
People love gacha
Here
games.
are the nominees for Best
Remember that thing I was saying about
Cult of the Lamb,
when
Neon
being part
White,
of a big crowd,
Seafood,
feeling extra
Stray,
ostracized as you
Tunic,
recognize the vibe
and
of the other
Game
people in the
Award
crowd from
goes
the vibe
to
that I'm having?
Stray. Congratulations, a double winner tonight.
Really?
Here are the
Over
nominees for
Neon
Best
White? Over
Action-Adventure
Tunic?
Game.
Straight over
A
Tunic
Plague Tale
makes
Requiem,
no sense.
God
Can
of
I
War
just say that?
Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic.
From what I've heard, I haven't played
And the
Tunic,
Game
but
Award
like,
goes to
I want to.
God of War Ragnarok. Here are the nominees for Best Ongoing Game.
So my understanding is these awards are like
Destiny 2, Final
primarily
Fantasy
like
14, Fortnite, and Genshin
90%
Impact. And the Game Award goes to Final Fantasy 14.
like
for the second
industry
time tonight.
outlet representative votes, 10% popular votes, and not just you can buy an award. But some of the picks are just so weird when we get here. Like, I remember people loved the last God of War. I don't remember this much buzz about Ragnarok to get this many awards. I don't know, man. Also, I haven't really been keeping up with like games coverage that much this year. I don't know.
Holy hell. Place is cool.
Which is good. The less game coverage I keep up with, the less I feel like I have to play, buy and play new games, so I can just finally get to some of my backlog. Listen, I got a short list here. I got to finish Death Stranding, Control. I didn't even reach mid-game in Mass Effect Andromeda, which I was having a good time with, for what it's worth. And Red Dead Redemption 2 I want to start.
What the hell is this place?
And see if it's fun enough to play the whole thing. But I gotta at least start it,
Up next, Reggie is in the building and his body is ready. Plus, Naoki Yoshida takes the stage.
Old
and
memes.
The Game Awards Orchestra honors the nominees for Game of the Year.
What?
Doritos has taken gaming to another level with Doritos Triangle Island, created in Fortnite. Starting tonight, they're challenging fans with a scavenger hunt contest to find one.
I would like to go to the Fortnite Dorito Island.
Doritos Instagram or Twitter for more details and a chance to win.
I am going to drag my friends to the Fortnite Dorito Island.
We are so excited about our new collaboration.
Do you
with
hear
Mark
that,
Harris
friends?
And Jake on this incredible new music video that explores love throughout the multiverse. Here's a clip of Hero.
Well, producer Joe and my other friends will just have to deal with it. You're eating Doritos right now. The call is coming from inside the house. Twice, apparently. Marvel Snap is pretty good. I like this sort of music video interstitial. I'm okay with like well-produced animations as promo material. That was the battle bus noise from Fortnite.
How are you feeling? What's up, Kenzie? I see you out
That
here.
would be
What up?
why. Okay.
My name is Michael Reynolds.
But yeah, the thing we had for Dead Cells as the very first thing in the show, and that thing we had just now, like, yeah, it's like if you're telling me you have a trailer, I do want to get like, a piece of cinematic to understand the tone and world building you're going for, and I want straight gameplay so I can understand what your game is. If you have that as a trailer, if you want to have other promo material that isn't a trailer but is like a cool animatic that generates some buzz and people just that is just a cool thing associated with your product, that's cool. Do that. That's fine. Yeah.
Usher that experience for
Pay some artists. Let's do it.
Thank you for the love, per usual, the mess, per usual. If I am inspiring other people to be authentic, if I'm inspiring people to seek mental health, then I definitely feel good about that.
Dude, that dude got like platform heels? Where am I seeing
He
this?
drops by every December just like Santa. Give it up for Reggie.
Reggie's in the house. Fight Bowser. Zoom up on Bowser and he's just like,
Hey!
that would be a good bit.
So this year, I'm here to present the best game direction category.
See now,
And it's a
if Reggie
particularly
and
exciting
Animal of
award,
the Muppets were
especially
sharing the stage
in
together,
our industry.
that would actually be pretty great. They would have an interesting energy. Reggie has an interest. Reggie has a very confident Muppet-like energy. Is that what I'm trying to say here?
And to be nominated, you need to have created an experience that is incredibly special
to the players.
I still don't know what his pin is.
To the teams represented behind these
Computer
titles,
enhance.
you have my utmost respect. Here are the nominees for the best game.
That is a pin of either himself or possibly Iwata.
The tarnished.
Game direction.
War is not the only way.
The land is dying. I'm running out of time.
In 5B, take one.
He saw 20,000 girls. He picked you.
The cute cat game is cute and cat.
And the Game Award for Best Game Direction goes to Elden Ring.
Okay. Oh no, he does get that one. All right.
素晴らしい受賞させていただきまして本当にありがとうございます。It's a great pleasure receiving this such a wonderful award. ディレクターとして非常に名誉なことだと思っております。As a director, I'm very honored about that. フロムソフトウェアのですね、エルデンリング過去最大規模のタイトルだったということで、谷村さんや石崎さんをはじめとする頼りになる主要ディレクターの
I think even if I still can't understand full sentences and I can only pick out certain words and only if they're going slow enough, I do think I'm getting to the point where I can tell different accents in Japanese, which is really weird to be an early thing to pick up on. I don't know.
Without their support, it would be almost impossible to finish working on this project. So we really want to share this great joy of receiving this award with them. Thank you. So once again, thank you so much for your support.
World premiere.
How many times you willing to get burned before you stop trusting?
That's Keanu.
How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises? Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, all to run fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town. Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man.
A canal.
If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Solomon Reed, FIA.
So, what do we do now?
Are they gonna have a face-off?
Dogtown. Burn it to the ground's what we'll do. It's a simple choice.
Forget it, Jake. It's Dogtown.
Them or us. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay.
That's Idris, ain't it?
Game Awards, what's up?
That's Idris.
I just want to let you know how excited I am to play NUSA agent Solomon Reed in Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Can't wait for you guys to meet Reed.
Oh, mocap footage is some of the best footage in the world.
See you in Night City.
When do we get drone footage of mocap footage? I feel like that's going to be...
Thanks, Idris. Tonight, we are thrilled to share with you another global game announcement. This comes from one of the most decorated developers in the world, who consistently
Yeah, you got a game
pushes
dev Purple
medium
Heart. What?
forward for each of its releases. This studio has been nominated multiple times for Game of the Year here at this very show, and I am beyond grateful that they have chosen the Game Awards as the place for this global announcement.
Don't get choked up, Jeff. World premiere. Nandai Bamco. It's so hard to say that one wrong. That's the weird thing. Naruto. Lost Planet 2-2. That's an over G. Man, Lost Planet 2. Whoops. Goodbye. Oh, so much for space. Something bad's happening there. I'm not sure what, but it ain't good. When a planet and a half is bathed in a sea of red flame. Feed the fire. Oh, Revenant 2 from the ashes again. Oh. A good boy. Rumsaw. Right. And then people recognize those knees, and now we're all in. Right. I forgot Armored Core was coming. Okay. Okay, listen. Alright. Listen. I'm glad they're making a new Armored Core. I'm glad they've gone out of their way to say it will not have a Souls-like gameplay, which is good. I think the idea of a mech game with Souls-like gameplay would be pretty good. We do already have the Surge, and I think it would be, you know, like a Souls game, but the attacks take even longer to come out, right? I haven't had as much love for Armored Core since 4. Because 4 is where it really became about, like, having a passive boost, where it was just like, yeah, no, you have legs, but, you know, everything is going to operate kind of like hovercrafts. You have boost and then real boost and then third real boost that you never have to use. Or maybe I'm bad at the games, but like, oh, good, it's coming to Steam. All right, so I will get it, I guess.
When we come back,
but it's just such like a
2022 Game of the Year.
Armored Core 2 and 3,
on the Game
you know,
Awards.
PS1, 2 are such their own thing, and they are so heavy, and they are so awkward to control in a way that feels like mechs, and like has become my nostalgic touch point for what mechs feel like in video games. And in 4 and 5, you know, 360 era, they started feeling different. Not like normal action games yet, but, or, you know, it's not like they suddenly became Call of Duty or Devil May Cry or something else like that. Like, they still were their own thing, but they weren't stompy. Like, honestly, on PS on 360, it was like, no, my mech game of choice was Chrome House. And like, I played a bunch of Armored Core 5 and I had a good time with it, but it's not the Armored Core I look for. So if it's going to be one of those, then I'm actually not as excited as I could be. I would rather have a new Tenchu game that was not going to be Soulsborne gameplay, because Sekiro was not. Sekiro was closer to a Souls than to a Tenchu, straight up. And honestly, I couldn't get into that game. Like, it took me a long time to beat Dark Souls, and there are very specific issues that I have with Sekiro for reasons I don't even quite understand. And because I have trouble figuring out why it doesn't vibe with me, then I can't get better at it. I can't fix it, so I can't get into it. And I'm excited about this too. It's such a weird thing. Rocket League X lo-fi hip-hop. This starts tomorrow, I believe, and I will be there. I will be getting all of these. I want the cuddly cat on top of my car. I want to play big arena hockey. That big puck is so dumb. I love it so much. I'll take a break from Fortnite and play Rocket League for a week or two. And then this, which somehow isn't Monster Hunter, but the characters, like the player characters, have the exact same sort of like stilted, no transition animation style as like pre-world Monster Hunter that you had every single time. And it's just Monster Hunter, but not. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how this isn't Monster Hunter. Neither the gameplay nor the world have me interested in going back to Sekiro. If I had at least one of those, I don't have a problem with the other enough to keep me away. If I was interested in either, I would go back to it and play more.
One of the busiest men in gaming,
but no,
known
that's
fondly
wild.
by his fans as Yoshi P.
But I want
the
new Tenchu.
Producer and director of the successful online role-playing game Final Fantasy XIV, winner of 2 Game Awards tonight, and producer of the highly anticipated new entry in the acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise, Final Fantasy XVI. Please join me in welcoming.
Was that phrase the same as that copy pasta meme about the Heavensward beta, the demo, whatever? I love how he like tries to come out with big energy and then just gets embarrassed and gives up on it or something.
On behalf of the Final Fantasy XVI team, I'm honored to be here to present you with tonight's final world premiere. To all our fans, thank you for keeping
he's pulling off the English.
Us.
That is some big confidence energy, you gotta admit.
Our latest trailer, Revenge.
World premiere.
Take Joshua and get to safety.
I'm not going without you.
I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I don't know how, but somehow the whole vibe of this game is like, it is the most like castles and courtyards that a Final Fantasy game has been in a long time. But it still feels like it could have Linkin Park over the trailer. More than Chaos whatever with Jack Garland? It's rough. It's rough. I don't know. I'm happy that Final Fantasies have become action games. Maybe not great action games, but I can play them now when I'm interested in them, but they haven't told a story that I'm interested in. Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I wasn't a big fan of Final Fantasy, and I'll still stand by that, like, that is a game that is... Remake is not in the sense of remake, remaster. It is remake as in this is a chapter that is remaking. It is a game that is in direct conversation with the original. It can be experienced without the original, but it is in direct conversation with it. You are missing a lot if you don't know it. It would be like watching a movie in another language. Like, yeah, you can put together the story of a movie, you know, depending on what it is. Like, if it's clear, it's just like, oh, action, oh, betrayal, oh, they're mad at each other. Like, you can tell a lot with just visuals, but, you know, is there something going on in another language? There are pieces of it you're missing, even if you know, can kind of retell the story for the most part. And Final Fantasy VII is the language that 7 Remake speaks. I hear the Crisis Core remake came out today. I do not know if I'm supposed to be interested in that one, and I'm not even sure what that question means. That's kind of the problem with 7 because they had the whole like expanded universe and everything going on, and now they are like retelling it, but also being in conversation with it. Like the next part might not be. The next part might be its own thing. I could totally believe that. I could believe that the first one was in conversation with 7 original to address it, and then it's going to go off in its own way. But like,
really nice being on stage again.
Talking about things that are too big to get into, you can't just get into 7 remake. You can't just jump in here because it is speaking in a language which is multiple games across multiple platforms across multiple decades.
It's a fantastic feeling. So
it is a project to take on getting into those games
very
now.
Happy and very proud, but trust me, you do want to win because it's a great feeling.
Cuss.
But, however, you do actually win something at the Game Awards. They're super cool.
That's what we're expecting from you.
Beautiful orchestra, when they play the music from your game, I mean, I was sitting over there, and trust me, the hair on my body was all over the place. Goosebump, I mean. It's really awesome. So please give a big applause to the beautiful orchestra and conducted by Lorne Bath.
Okay, music time. Hey, they're back. We get to see Flute Guy. Joe tracked down Flute Guy. And he's apparently cool, even outside of this appearance. Like, I think I started, talking around this before, but I definitely feel like there is a concept of like, just like there is prestige television, like, this is a miniseries TV show that was made as, Oscar Emmy bait or whatever. I think that's also happening in games. And this is kind of what we get this same short list in every category at award shows. He switched his flute. Oh, he is going. Look at him go. It's great. And I think a weird piece of it is like, I have a lot of trouble telling. If my eyes were closed, I would not be able to tell you when this medley is switching to a new game. Because so much of all of this music is very similar, and I think because it is the kind of music that you get in prestige games, it's trying to be kind of orchestral and plays well in this sort of adaptation. It's like, I think there is something to saying, the prestige genre. I think if you can say it in like TV, you can say it in video games now too. That poor cat. Whoa! Tripped. Wow, that's okay. Thought she angled it for a second. A prestige game is a game that has music that would sound good played by an orchestra. I guess. I don't know, that's one way to put it. Did he just do a fist pump in the middle of playing? That dude's rad. So I swear there's like a piano melody that is a consistent through line through all of them, but to my ears, that's what dominates. And so they all sound the same because they all have the same underlying melody. Or like driving melody? I don't know shit about music. Game of the Year. He's still psyched. I love it. He's so psyched.
Goosebump, I told you. All right. Game of the year.
And he just looked at it.
Winner is Elden Ring.
It makes sense, you know. Oh, that guy's on oxygen. Okay. Didn't notice him before there. That's fine. I just figured I would have noticed that before now. I think that's the most shocking thing about it. Wow. He really did, huh?
Thank you so much. フロムソフトウェアのみんな、そしてパートナーであるバンダイナムコの皆さん、たくさんある協力会社の皆さん、そして素晴らしい神話を執筆してくれたジョージ・アーロン・マーティン氏、そんな素晴らしいですね、僕の尊敬するエルデンリングチームのみんなに改めて大きな感謝を伝えるとともに、この喜びを分かち合いたいと思います。
I would like to share this great appreciation with our entire Elden Ring team members, everybody at From Software, our partner Bandai Namco, all collaborators, and last but least, Mr. George R. Martin, who created the great mythos for this game.
I keep forgetting that part. Because it kind of came out and it's just like, oh, it's a Souls game, but open world. Okay. It's a Souls game where you can walk around the hard parts until you're over leveled and then they're not hard anymore, which that sounds like a pretty good Souls game.
これからも今よりもこのゲームよりもですね、面白いゲームを作っていこうと決意してますので、ぜひよろしくお願いします。
We have faced so many difficulties while developing this game, so as a director, I'm really relieved. And this might not be the light thing to say at on the occasion of the receiving the GOTY award, but I have made up my mind to create even more interesting games than this one.
でこのエルデンリングについてもまだやりたいことありますので、その点でも今回の受賞すごく大きな励みになりました。
As for Elden Ring, we still have several more things we want to do. So getting this GOTY award really encouraged us.
そして最後にこのゲームをプレイしてくれて、楽しんでくれて、支援してくれた多くのユーザーさんに最大限の感謝を伝えたいです。本当にありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげで、我々あるいは私は作りたいゲームを全力で作るという最高のことができています。本当にありがとう。皆さんと同じ時代、この時代に今ゲーム制作に従事できたことを本当に幸せに思ってます。ありがとうございました。
And finally, we would like to, express our utmost gratitude to all the fans who played, who enjoyed, and who supported these titles. And we create the games we want to create and do our best because of you. Thank you so much.
Thank
you. Hey, Matan. Real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
And then that shit happened, and that's what got remembered. If people don't know what to do.
All right. Well. An eventful evening. Congratulations. This has been such a special night, and I can't believe.
Wait, yeah, honestly, Jeff, that's the best you can do is just be like, all right, moving on.
To do this every year, and we want to thank all the industry for their support.
All right,
and of course, all of you around the world. viewers of the show. Tonight, I do have one last special announcement from us. To celebrate our 10th year, the Game Awards is thrilled to be partnering with the LA Phil for a very special evening of video game music performed live at the world-famous Hollywood Bowl next year on June 25th, 2023. We will be celebrating the past decade of video game music and looking ahead to its future. You'll be hearing much more about this historic collaboration early next year. Until then, thank you so much. Have a safe and happy holiday season, and we'll see you in 2023. Good night, everybody.
And pretty much by this point, that kid is arrested. Which good. That kid sucks. So if you weren't following, that is a kid who has literally been on InfoWars a couple of times, and he is saying some just like real like coded bullshit big in, you know, right-wing nutjob circles. Bad people get what he's talking about, basically. Like, that sucks. It's hard for me to take that as funny now. Like, honestly, just remembering that happens at the end, kind of, I was tensing up over here just because I was like, oh, right, that, like, if you don't know that stuff, it's just like, wow, what a weird thing to happen. And yeah, it's memorable. And Bill Clinton, why are we still talking about Bill Clinton? But yeah, no, like, that is a kid who, like, my understanding is that is a kid who basically, like, recognized that he could get attention by pulling stunts, and he would get attention from, like, right-wing communities, and so this was a stunt he was pulling, and it could have been way worse. It's not great, but it could have been way worse. I do want to pull up, actually. I feel bad ending on that, so it's a good thing that I want to pull up something. Let's bring up the Atomic Heart reveal trailer. That was in the middle. You might not have noticed it, but here, is this the original trailer for it? Let's take a look. Welcome back. Alright, this is a shooting game. I don't think this is even the trailer I was thinking of. It's not. It's definitely not. Let me look. I want to see if I can find... If it wasn't actually the reveal trailer, then it was... No, I cannot spell today. Game Award trailer, Gamescom trailer? Official trailer number 1? Is that the one? E3 trailer? That might have been it. This might be the one I was thinking of. Yeah, let's watch this one. Here we go. Atomic Heart. Yeah, so I would call Atomic Heart a game that, from its reveal, has basically dared you to grasp onto what its tone is going to be. It is something about a world with a lot of like robots in it, everything from like kid-friendly ones to, industrial ones, and it seems to have gone wrong in some way. And it's got this weird, sometimes it wants to be like poppy aesthetic, and other times like, yeah, dark stuff's gonna happen and stuff floats, and there's definitely robots, and it's definitely a shooter. Again, I don't know if that's a game that I'm gonna want to play, but I've had my eye on it for a while because it has kind of demanded attention just by how it refuses to make itself clear. So that's neat. Yeah, that's it. That's the show. That's we're getting Remnant 2, baby. That's the important part. Everybody's talking, everybody in my circles is talking, yo, AC6. And I'm like, if it was AC3.3, then I would talk. But, yo, Remnant 2. Yo. All right, it's 1 in the morning now. I'm going to go take my melatonin and go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. And housekeeping. I got some stuff I want to do streaming wise in the new year. I already got like 3 ideas for shows, things to do, stuff to try. We'll see how many of it I actually do. More on that as we get there. In case I don't see you, happy holidays. Enjoy all the winter game events, and I'll catch you later. Good night, everybody.